Hi, go Dodgers. How you guys doing, man? We back. Joe D and Bum in the house. What else you need, man? You know, we got a bunch of absenteeism happening here on this show. I don't think I have to exploit it anymore. It's pretty obvious these days. We have a huge absenteeism, and it's happening with the upper management of this show. That's part of the problem. When the management of the show can't show up for the show, oh my goodness, I don't even know what to say, man. It's hard to find good.
You said, what else do you need? We need a pencil neck. That's what we need.
Yeah, we need a pencil neck here. Pencil neck is wearing his penguin suit. He's doing what pencil necks do when they sharpen themselves. They're he's too cool for school right now. He's got to go see his opera. Yeah. I don't even know he doesn't even understand the language they're singing it in, but he's got to go over there and pretend. And Coach, I don't know, Coach, he kind of at the 11th and a half hour, he takes a truancy as well. He's I'm not going to show up. I'm too busy over here fishing and having life, kayaking and Idaho. Give me a break. Give me a frickin' Everett. We should just smack him around. Just that's it, right?
God, your sound effects are a little.
Or are they off?
They're not off. They're. I could hear them, but they're muffled.
Oh, muffled.
Like you got a pillow over your speaker or something.
Really? Okay. Well, let's see if we can fix that. Let's see.
Your trombone was okay, but those last two.
Were they really? Let's see. How about this?
Hold all of them, dog.
That's fine.
That was fine. Okay. Maybe it's just a fluke right there. Here's
a special fuck you though to the Sharab. Fuck you, fucking Abdullah.
Yep.
Okay, as long as that one works, we're good. That's the one I intend.
Yeah, I can hear the Jewish man loud and clear.
So that's as long as we get that, then that part's okay. So. And then, of course, we've got the Teen Wolf, and we know that he's going to be busy for a little while. We can't really count on Teen Wolf being here for a little bit. So y'all are stuck with the Bum and myself for the foreseeable future, probably. Because Coach, I don't know, Coach has a life. You know what I'm saying? He's got things going on over there in Idaho, man. It's freaking beautiful. I can't blame him, man. It's freaking gorgeous. Oh my God. Some of the stuff he shows us, man. I'm like, my goodness. Waterfalls. And did you ever imagine Idaho really looked like that? I mean, I don't know what I ever really, I didn't really put much thought to Idaho. I've driven through it a bunch, but man, he shows some beautiful sights, man.
Yeah, that was beautiful, those falls.
But yeah, he got him a new kayak, so he's over there. What's he call it? Floating? He's floating the river.
Down the Snake River.
Yeah. I'm not familiar with all these kayak boating terms. What are you familiar with boating lingo?
No, not at all. Are
you a boat guy at all, Bum? Have you ever been a boat
guy? I've been on one, but it's just not something I do often.
Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, see, and there's this, and now now we have this AI that says that it's just Mark. Greetings at the Symphony and thinking of getting a malt liquor and enjoying the show with the show. We know
just the fact that he said that, we know for sure it is the real Mark.
Okay, so that's the That's the real Mark. Okay, so we'll
do us all fucking favor, Mark. Just fucking end it.
Yeah, so since that is the real Mark, we'll Oh, and Doug says, can we get rid of Bum and Joe too? Well, if we do that, we don't have a. Is he asking for the end of the show?
Yeah, who are you going to troll then?
I mean, there's nobody left to troll. If we're gone, then I mean, that's what do you even say to that?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, Mark says, damn straight it is. It's him. I mean, it's the one and the only.
Just like if the tree falls in a forest, no one's there. Just like that. If you're typing troll comments and nobody's there to see them, are you trolling?
Yeah. Oh, see, trolls live forever. Well, hopefully Mark gets Abe Lincoln at the symphony.
the chairman's been on fire.
Yeah,
since last week. We'll discuss that later.
Yeah, we'll discuss that during the malt liquor report. A troll's job is never over. I get all of that, but just like a job, you need somewhere to go to in order to have said job. And a troll can't even begin to start if there's nowhere to start at. You otherwise you're just trolling yourself, I guess. What do you do? Look in the mirror, bum? If we're not here, and we like a couple weeks ago, we were not here. But were they trolling then? Is that
maybe they were watching a replay and they just typed their comments even though nothing showed up on screen?
We did that once. We replayed a show in our absence. We weren't going to have a show, so we thought, well, I did.
Yeah, replayed 323, yeah.
Yeah, and I don't remember it being very popular. I remember it being, like, oh,
yeah, there was a lot of what the hell is this shit?
Right, exactly. So, oh, we have Huffy in the house. Greetings, my friend. Greetings. Greetings. Yeah. Yes. Greetings. Hell, I'm knocking myself dizzy just saying that way. I'm just trying to imitate him. He's a one and only guy, right? He's just a one and only. Even in the UK, that's why he's the UK chairman, right? Does he still go by that?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, man. So I got me a new beer cooler. It's a nice little cooler. Pretty cool. And I came out with a hack for it, bum. I thought I'd share that. A hack. So this is the inside right now as we speak currently. This is the inside of said beer cooler sitting next to me right now. I put my ice in a gallon Ziploc bag, and then I just laid it on top of the beers. That way I don't get water on my beers, and I don't have to dry them off. That's a hack, isn't it?
Everything's a hack.
Everything's a hack. I think that's a hell of a hack. It's a good hack. Solid hack. What do you guys think? I think that's pretty good. I think I knocked it out of the park.
Ask for a packet of barbecue sauce when you get your Egg McMuffin and put barbecue sauce on it. That's a hack, a McDonald's hack.
It's a McDonald's hack. Yeah, and when you get an ice cream cone and you haven't put it in a cup like they've done for 1,000 years already, it's a hack. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, Doug's talking about it. Wheel spacers for a smoker, mental issues. Yeah. You got to get wheel spacers, man. You know? Oh no, no disrespect, Joe D. Just here to watch Bum.
Yeah, he said that previously. Thank you, Tommy.
Yeah. Well, that's good, man. Good. Yeah, good for Bum. We'll give Bum a little round of applause.
Now that, yeah, you could barely hear
And
that.
an answer.
Could barely hear
really?
the applause. Yeah.
So for some reason, the applause. Let me see. Let me see what's going on here. Yeah, the volume's up on the applause. Yeah, all the sound effects look like I'm looking through them here. It looks like they're all. Let's see what's this.
Yeah, and another thing that bummer Fred, whatever your freaking name is, bum.
Well, just I guess for some reason the applause is playing a little low. That's it. We'll just can't win them
That
all.
was fine.
Yeah, can't win them all, man. That's the way it works sometimes. So I am going to get to the beer that I plan on drinking. Oh. Move my bag of ice. See? Nice dry beer. See? This is from Wren House Brewing here in Phoenix and Prescott, Arizona. Space Boy Wally. Space Boy Wally. Real good triple IPA. Now on the can, credit to them, 10% ABV. It does spell out Triple India Pale Ale. Just so you know, this is an ale.
See that? You watching Lone Wolf?
Just so you know. Just so you know, this is an ale. That way there's no confusion and no reason to. Oh, wait a minute. Is they were talking about my wheel spacers so much. Does that mean they want to see the wheel spacers? We can show. I got plenty on the wheel spacers. We can show the wheel spacers. In case you never seen wheel spacers on a smoker. Boom. There they are. 2.5-inch wheel spacers, baby. Yeah, check that out. Look at that. Yeah, pretty cool. Do you got 2.5-inch wheel spacers on your smoker? Probably not. And you know what, Bub? I also ordered new wheels and tires for the damn thing too. These are 10-inch
already.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, wearing the rubber out on these bad boys. I those little pointy things that come on the tires when they're new. I mean, they're already half worn down.
Yeah.
I mean, time for new ones. Well, you see how it got some dust on them? That's it. You got to get rid of them. Got to get rid of them. Once they get dusty, I mean, you can't use tires when they get dust on them. Come on. We all know that. Give me a break. But you can see how nice and wide it is now. See on this one side over here, widens it out, gives it a nice, a better stance. So it was kind of crazy, man. Someone suggested it to me in the group, and yeah, it helps. Here's the video he's talking about that I posted. You can't really hear it, but that's like a little slideshow of it. There we go. Yeah, see? That's on my TikTok and all the socials. You can catch up with it there.
So that's also a hack.
Yeah, that's a hack right there. And then I cracked open this beer, and that's a hack.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Oh, wait. What is this? Bum, have you tried the Colt 45 now brewed at City Brewing?
Oh, it's being brewed at City Brewing now? No, I almost bought one to drink tonight. I'll have to take a look at the cans. If the cans now say by special arrangement Latrobe, PA? I wonder if those will say that on it, like all those other City Brew products. Interesting.
Yeah, if there'll be some kind of thing where you actually know where it's brewed at, that would make it a lot more craft beer than it's ever been malt liquor, right?
Oh, they've always, hey, Tom.
Howdy,
All
y'all.
right, we got Tom in the house. A round of applause.
Yeah.
I'll applaud since we can't hear it. It's like a
That was
smattering of applause.
It's like a half-ass applause.
Yeah.
Yeah. For some reason, it's not playing correctly, but that's okay. You get the point. It's the thought that counts. Here we have an IPA, also known as an ale. For those that aren't aware, it is an ale. It's one of those nice.
Very nice.
Oh my God! Super citrusy. Oh, 10%. It's a 10% triple IPA here.
Oh, those triples are dangerous nowadays. You could drink the shit out of those. Man.
So good.
You get halfway through the glass and you're like, wait, you have to look back at the can. You're like, wait, how strong is this?
Yeah, right.
It's not this easy?
Exactly.
Holy crap.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. So give us the update, Tom. How are the babies? You know, how are things progressing? You know, what's the latest?
They're doing fantastic. They're eating more day by day. They're spitting up a little bit day by day, but they're doing good. It's wiping butts and taking names. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Wiping butts, changing diapers, taking names, doing laundry.
Babies, and it's cleaning bottles. Oh man, we don't have a dishwasher, so we cleaning the bottles with twins is a doozy.
Oh,
because every time you feed it 2 bottles, and if you're feeding 8 times a day, you know,
how
you do the math.
many cases of bottles do you have?
Oh, we have 12. No, do we have? We have in front of me. I have like 30 different bottles, but we have it goes by nipple sizes too. So, we have preemies right now. We have like 12 of those, and we're kind of just going back and forth, cleaning because you can only have so many, and then you got to sanitize. You have the sanitizing machine. Oh, this one's awesome. Sanitizes and it dries. Oh my God, absolutely amazing.
That's a huge time saver right there.
Oh, it's nice because you don't have to take them out and let them dry. Just 45 minutes, you put them in there. It sanitizes in 10, dries in 30. Boom, out of there.
You know what's funny about that, and I'm gonna sound a little out there, but it's a lot like a record cleaner. Getting back to vinyl records, you know, when you first get an ultrasonic cleaner, depending on the ultrasonic cleaner you get, some of these record cleaners clean and then dry, right? And it's a very similar thing, you know, because you know it's nice and helpful to have that happen right away. Otherwise, you can hear the noise on the record. You know, all that noise that people traditionally think of when playing a record is exactly the noise you're trying to get off the noise. Yeah, that's the noise you're trying to get off the record when you're a geek like me, right? You're a geek.
So what do you air dry? What do you air dry, or do you typically want to air dry, right? Or do you wipe them down?
You can. I will kind of towel dry mine very carefully.
Yeah.
With a particular very soft, very clean, dry towel, and then I put them in like a dish rack kind of thing, right?
Yeah.
And then let them finish.
You know what paper towels are the best ones? The Scots, the blue ones. They have AutoZone. Oh man, those are the best damn paper towels. Those things will see one paper towel will be like regular, like 10 paper towels. Those things are amazing. Going a different direction, but yeah.
Yeah. What? No, I'm trying to read some of these comments here because they're kind of trucking along. Nemo. Let me see. So the chairman. Let me start off up here first. Oh wait. We got. Oh wait. Okay, James first ruined a good smoker before he never put meat on it. And then Joe Doc's smoker will get hot and pop the tires. And of course, Joe Doc's had to put rims on his smoker. Not surprised based on his skin color.
My God.
But I thought I was white.
Me too.
I thought I was white. So what's going on here, Bum? What I don't understand.
I'm confused at this point.
Right? Huffy says racist. Yeah. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet, brother. But
Oh, I missed the Huffy videos. Those are awesome.
all the okay, so this is Nemo. He's talking to Bum. All the Pap stuff going to City. Most Coors isn't contract brewing any of it anymore. They signed a contract with City that runs from 25 to 40. Wow.
So
Hey,
it's not currently being brewed there, then?
Yeah.
Nah,
Hey,
don't show that. Take that off there, Joe.
Oh,
I deleted that on YouTube.
Thank God there is only one Puffy 72. Yeah. Well, yeah, thank God. But you could take that any way you want, right? Thank God he's an original. Is the way I would take it. It's awesome that he's an original. That he is.
Thank God there is only one.
Yeah. See, there's some people that you could take that in a few different ways, right, Tom? Right. What are you having, my friend? We didn't even get to what you're having.
Oh, I'm doing the same as last week. I have a summer ale, and I'm having a couple beers. I'm having a Willow Ties on the side.
Okay.
Never saw that one from them.
Really?
Yeah.
This one?
Never.
Oh, it's the cheapest. It's the cheapest, most quality bourbon beer you're gonna get. This was like $14 for a six pack.
And that one's actually got a date on the label. Is that what it is? Is that stout? What is that? Those numbers that are on the front next to coffee stout. Or does it say coffee stout? What does that say?
I'll put it a little closer. I'm not sure what you mean.
Yeah, coffee stout. Oh, okay, 12.4. Okay, yeah. I thought it was a date. My bad.
I'm average. They probably put a date, but it's those stupid codes. Yeah, it's the stupid codes. It's the stupid codes.
Yeah,
no, I was
surprised I've never seen that one.
Never seen it in my area.
It's like $14 for a six pack, and it's really good. Honestly,
the little bit I've seen, but the coffee stout 12.4. I don't think I've seen that personally as well. Yeah. Oh, Tom, you have to check out my hack. Let me show you my hack. Look at this. This is the inside of my beer cooler right now. And all I did was take a gallon Ziploc bag, throw ice in it, and then throw the iced Ziploc on top of my beer cans in my cooler.
That's a good idea.
That way I don't get my beer cans wet. I don't have to worry about the water.
You know, Joe, I could take a one step notch higher. If you want to make the ice last longer, just salt your ice.
Yeah.
And it'll last even longer.
There you go.
That's a good idea, though. Because that's a great idea.
What do you think? Huh? Not bad.
That's like packing. You know why? Because you're a truck driver and you pack your lunch, and you're used to packing your lunch. You know how to keep your stuff cold throughout the day.
Keep it cold. You don't have to mess with the water. You dump the water out, put more ice in the bag, put the bag back in there. Boom. Right?
Good idea. Yeah.
Look at this deal I got on this cooler, man. Look at this. This is at my local Walmart. $27.88 for this cooler. They had it marked down to $13.94. It
was Igloo too. Good brand.
Yeah, it's a good one. Got rollers. It's a nice compact little size. 24 cans. Holds 24 cans. Sweet. Sweet. Couldn't pass it up. You know how many freaking coolers I've got? Could not pass it up.
Oh, I can just imagine the amount of coolers that get sold in Arizona. I can just imagine.
I've got coolers. Oh my God. I feel like I should do a hip hop song about it.
Talking about all your coolers.
Yeah. Bum is it? There's probably
in all
Yeah,
different
there's
area
gotta be a
codes.
cooler song. There's got to be a cooler. There's got to be a song about having coolers. But how many coolers you got, Bum? How many coolers you got? How many would you say?
Actually, I have one.
Really?
One as far as traditional style, like what you just showed. Yeah, I have one. I've been a pretty good size one. I've been meaning to buy like a smaller, like a Playmate or something. Just never gotten to it.
Whoa. Yeah, you find a
smaller
one. Yeah, if you find a Playmate, I mean, you let me know. Oh, what's her name?
Oh, my parents have one of those, actually.
Yeah, one of the ones that it just kind of slides.
Yeah,
it doesn't lock. It doesn't lock anymore. You have to. It does lock, but you have to like there's a little pop on the side. You kind of have to like shimmy it to have it pop in.
Yeah, I have one of those. It's red and white.
Yeah, those are awesome. Those are like
also igloo, aren't they? They're also igloo, aren't they?
I think they might. Be. Yeah.
I think they are. I think they are.
My dad used to bring it to work all the time.
This one here, check out the size on this thing, man.
Yeah, that thing's big.
It's a great little size. It's super compact. Love that it has wheels. Oh, this thing is awesome. You know, it'll free up my other coolers for doing other stuff. I bought 3 more coolers today. Freaking nuts. God. I've probably got traditional coolers 8. I don't know. I had to put it on the top of my head. I think I have 8.
Well, you like to keep things cool. You got like 8 fridges too, so.
Yeah, I got a bunch of refrigerators and a bunch of freezers. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we got problems. There's 2 people live in this house. Oh my God, we got major issues, man.
Hey, so I was watching Talladega Nights today, right?
Oh.
And if you remember Ricky Bobby, he advertises Laughing Clown, which is the malt liquor. And I was just wondering if that was ever an actual malt liquor.
I had it on the I had it on the show once, I think. I believe
the brewery made one. There was a brewery that actually made it because of the movie. Yeah. So you did have it on the show.
Yeah. If you go to my Untapped, you'll see I checked it in. I thought I had saved a can of it, but I didn't. Odd Side Brewing, which I don't think they sell their stuff too much around here lately. We were getting it for a while, but Odd Side Ales. When I was in Detroit, I bought a 4-pack of it up there at the place I go to. Yeah.
Yeah. Is this the shave my head guy?
Yeah, that's it.
You bet it is.
He's gonna make an appearance.
Vega gave me a great idea. Curb feelers, dude. Curb feelers on my smoker.
What's that? What's a curb?
Whoa!
I don't know what a curb feeler is.
Really?
I'll bet you've seen them.
Oh, I've probably seen. I just don't.
Yeah,
I don't know definition.
Yeah, you just. Yeah, he probably wouldn't. How about curb fillers? Unless you're a lowrider. Like if you're in the lowriders, curb fillers are still a thing in the lowrider community. Otherwise, certain hot rods are too. Certain hot rods, but you got to be into cars, man. Vintage cars nowadays in order to even see curb fillers. But they were these little 2 wires that you would attach to your vehicle, and they would feel for curbs.
It would they spark up.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Okay, makes sense. I didn't know that's what they were meant for, though.
Yeah, that's what.
that was their purpose.
Yeah, they had a purpose, but at the same time, you didn't want to mess them up. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't actually want to scratch a curb with them, but that's what they were for. You know what I'm saying?
Just in case.
Yeah, they were just in case. Yeah. So Nemo says right now it's being phased out. So both are currently in the market, but most of it should be city. So
interesting. Next time I'm in the store. Had I known an hour ago when I was in the store, I would have taken a look at the cans.
So I got one more thing to say. My parents told me, don't know if they really are really informed, but
Oh, what is that? A teaser? Did he just freeze up?
Yeah, I thought it was me again, as usual. I was like, oh no, what did Joe hear that I missed?
Yeah, no, I'm like, he just froze up at the perfect time. Either that or he cut himself off and is making us hang over here. That was really well done. Good for him, man. He did it at the perfect time, or his internet did it at the perfect time. But that was timing's everything, and we're still to find out. What do you think? Fill in the blank, Bum. What do you think he?
I'm not even going to guess.
Because he said his parents, right? What did he say about the part we did here? Was this is according to his parents or something? Oh man, I don't know. It could be anything. I have no idea. He left us hanging, and here he is again. Something about his parents, and I don't know.
My internet is crazy. I split it by the 2.4 into 5 gigahertz, and my 2.4 is absolutely going crazy. They told me that Sam Adams was being sold.
Oh,
really?
I had not heard that.
They said
doesn't mean it's
sometimes
not.
they're wrong, but they told me to something to do with China, maybe.
Oh no, really?
Or something about Asia or something of that sort. I didn't even look it up, to be honest with you. But I'm just...
I'm gonna look it up. No, you don't worry about that. We're gonna be doing some good.
Oh, okay. Suntory, owner of Jim Beam, in talks to acquire Boston Beer Company.
Oh, okay.
They're in talks to acquire them.
Okay.
Okay. Just saying, my parents sometimes my parents they say things, and that's how it is.
Oh, hey, it does. Yeah, like Bum said, it doesn't mean that it's not. I mean,
yeah.
It came from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that don't just come up for no reason, and they're mentioning to you because they probably know that you like beer, and you're probably in the know when it comes to beer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense, right? They have such a big portfolio. It's like, at what point do you not just sell? It's like, whatever.
Yeah.
How much did you get of it before I left? You got my parents told me.
Yeah, something. Yeah, it stopped.
You said it. Take it with a grain of salt or something like that.
Yeah.
Like my Wi-Fi has been. I don't know. My Wi-Fi has been crazy.
Well, Bum's in the same boat. So Bum didn't know if it was actually him or you. He had no idea. So Bum sat frozen too, because Bum was like, "Oh crap."
Yeah, because I still sporadically it'll freeze up on me, and I just assumed it was me.
I think it's mostly my laptop though, because my laptop's pretty old. The network card is probably so old that it doesn't really connect with the Wi-Fi very good.
Yeah,
I would like to find this story. So, how did you look it up?
I went to Beer Advocate, the Beer News message board, but that has a link to the Wall Street Journal article, which is behind a paywall.
That'd be interesting if Jim Beam did buy though, because would they incorporate any barrel aged things? And
I'm sure you can find it elsewhere, Joe.
I'm already on it. So we've got deal for Samuel Adams owner, which has a market value of around $3 billion, is in early stages. Japanese whiskey maker
Suntory
is in talks to acquire Boston Beer. 22.33% increase. This is Wall Street Journal right here. That's good beer news, man. And this is reporting as of yesterday. This is hot off.
Jim Beam owns Suntory? I didn't know that.
Suntory owns Jim Beam.
Wait, yeah, I didn't know. I didn't even know that.
Now, Joe, if you scroll down, or you see, that's
Yeah,
yeah.
They want you to pay $100 a month to watch to read something.
Yeah, they're all, this is a challenging time because they're trying to make money. And then here it is right here. Here's the actual story on Yahoo Finance. Here's the video on it. There's other ways to get to the same damn thing.
Yeah. It just matters like if you respect that source and you want that.
Yeah.
And Joe, I should also mention, and I believe Tommy mentioned it in the chat, and right underneath the story on this story on Beer Advocate, Anchor Brewing has been purchased by the guy who owns Chobani Yogurt.
No way.
Yeah.
Really?
Wow. Yeah. The billionaire behind Chobani Yogurt brand has acquired Anchor Brewing Company with plans to modernize and reopen the historic San Francisco brand that closed last year after 127 years in operation.
Wow. Good for him. That's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, he has the money to do it.
The guy's name, who I'm not going to attempt to pronounce, announced that his family office had bought all of Anchor's assets. The iconic steam beer recipes, the 2.1 acre Potrero Hill campus, and all the brewing equipment in the DeHart Street warehouses. Interesting. That's good.
Yeah.
So beer market is dead as of right now. Everything is down except for a few brands. Now, I've been hearing about this now for feels like 2 years that beer has actually been slipping. And that is, it might be 3 years ago, because you started hearing more and more about spirits going up and beer going down because there was more profit in the spirits. And when you think about how popular spirits like vodka and tequila and now mezcal, you never heard mezcal being talked about before.
Yeah.
And tequila to this level, I'm hearing tequila being talked, and tequilas that only I could get in my area. And I'm hearing about those being talked about very frequently, very commonly.
Yeah.
Hell, this brand right here, Casa Amigos. I don't know if you have heard of them, but they're popping up everywhere now.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't used to happen. And now we haven't heard from our friend Zach in quite a while at this point. But even he talked about it. Right? Mm-hmm. His brewery is doing okay, but he talked about spirits, man. Spirits are booming. There's just more money. You don't have to wait as long.
It's easier too. It's just distillation.
Mm-hmm.
With beer, you have to ferment it, and then you let it sit for a while, and keg it, and put it in bottles and cans, and it's a whole process.
Gen Z isn't interested in craft beer at all, he says. I mean, Nemo would know. Nemo's in the industry. He's also in a different part of the industry.
Yeah.
And
what it is a lot of these breweries are trying to get to liquor stores way too fast. Like local places, and they just die out. The big world-class brands that just don't, like a Treehouse, for instance, they don't go to any liquor stores. They don't ship any beer to any liquor stores, any brewery, and any pubs or anything. If you want it, you got to go there. Those are the brands that are gonna survive. The ones that if you want it, you have to go get it. If you're in the area.
Yeah, he says all the domestic stuff is down like crazy. This is this is so flippin' interesting to me because and the thing of it is we there's been so what's kind of funny is there's been so many major buyouts and sellouts and stuff. We don't even hear about it anymore. Right? We have, it used to make news to where one of us three would have heard about it, or someone in the chat would have told us, right? In other words, someone connected with this show, we would have heard it, not from Tom's parents.
Yeah, I had no idea.
But that I'm just saying, like it is such a it is such a common thing, right? That and we're shocked to get the news from someone else. Like, or otherwise, we would still be chucking along about ice cream or something.
Yeah.
Right?
Ooh. Gifford's peanut butter pie. Oh. Sorry. One show we went like an hour during the Mount Looker report. Literally an hour.
How did that even get started, Bum? Yeah, because it was during the malt liquor report. Was there something in there about ice cream?
I can't remember.
I think there was some kind of mention about a beer float or something. It might have been something. And yeah. Because I think I know what it was. I think it was one of those. It wasn't that long ago, right? It was sometime last year, and one of those idiots did an Oreo, something with the Oreo, and I think I went back to when I first did it, or nobody did this, and I decided to pair Oreos with beer, and people talked junk about me forever after that. But what happened after that? It became like a thing. Like it wasn't uncommon to go to a craft brewery and have Oreos matched up with your beer. I ain't taking credit. All I'm saying is I got haggled. How many years ago was this? 10? It was a long time ago. And I also brought up the fact that I did beer floats. And we were pairing it with different ice creams, different flavors.
Oh, yeah.
And I think that led to a whole ice cream discussion.
Talking about Oreos, have you tried the? I actually do like the thins.
Much better.
The tiramisu. Have you had the tiramisu?
Tiramisu thin.
I got some tiramisu. Oh, dude, they good. They're like
Okay. Oh, wait. Let me guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me guess. Just without knowing what you just told me about that. I had no idea about these. I'm guessing like a caramel color cream filling.
Yeah. It's like a coffee colored.
Okay, and then I'm guessing a lighter cookie that, right, like kind of like a vanilla-ish looking cookie that has a little bit of a mocha flavor to it, possibly.
Would you like to? Want me to show you?
Yes. Right. Oh, okay, Bum.
I've never seen these.
But okay, I understand. But you have seen the Oreo thins at this point.
I have seen them. I have never purchased Oreo thins ever.
Okay, well then answer that. The next place I was going was, what do you think? Okay, Bum, do yourself a favor, or maybe not, because the minute you have some of these Oreo thins, you'll change your religion. I swear to God, you'll be like, oh,
are they that different? I mean, just having less cookies.
Yes.
Yeah.
The cookie is thin and light. To me, they're magical. They're the perfect amount of cream to cookie ratio. They're super light, crispy. They're a delight, man. Now, for me, I like the lighter ones. The chocolate cookie, not so much, but the ones that have the lighter cookie,
Mm-hmm.
the yellow cookie or the vanilla cookie are a lot better. They're a delight.
I'll give them a try.
Like
Yeah.
action for it. Honestly, I used to like mint a lot. Mint is really good. But then we have the
Some people don't like mint. I don't think Bum likes mint. Do you like?
We
Oh
have
yeah,
the-
I love mint. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
we
Let
got
me
the
show you some
chocolate.
screen. Oh,
chocolate.
tiramisu.
Ooh,
There's
and then we
someone
got
really close to me right now that loves tiramisu. Absolutely love.
Delilah's like, can I take a try? They're like they're like
Okay, name me a kid that doesn't like a cookie. Just it's
oh,
easier.
she always wants her snacks.
Yeah.
She wants to have her snack before she eats. Like Delilah, you need to eat food. The thing is, like, you have to make them understand what actual food is.
Bum. Let's enlighten Tom. Look, there's a whole circle of life. Okay,
Yeah.
I've taken care of enough kids, children, well, not infants, but toddlers and old people. You come into this world loving sweets and you go out eating sweets. That's the way it works. There's this whole period in between where not so much, but you come in loving sweets and you go out loving sweets. Now, when you go out, before you go out, you could give a damn if you ever have a real piece of food in your life. the same way you came in, right, Bum? Tell him in like
Just
you know,
just like shitting your pants.
Yeah.
You come into the world, shitting yourself, and you leave the world. shitting yourself.
hey, you come into this world wearing diapers, and you're gonna go out wearing diapers again.
Yep.
It's the whole circle of life, right? You come in shitting your pants, just like Bub said. You're gonna go out shitting your pants again. That's the way it works. That's the circle of life. Yeah.
I feel like the favorite old candy is like caramels. Right? Those
Yeah,
hard-
caramels. Yeah, but you break away from those really quick. I remember my grandma. My grandma, you had to hide the cake and hide the pie. That lady, that's all she wanted. That was it. She would eat that. That was it. Just give me the pie.
There was a guy I used to work with that he said people wouldn't invite him. He was the type of dude you could tell he's been through a lot in his life. His name was Gus, and he looked like he could have played in the NBA. He used to play basketball when he was younger and everything. He was really good. He had problems and everything, but he used to say that people wouldn't invite him to the parties anymore because he'd eat the whole pie. He's like, Tom, they wouldn't invite me anymore because they eat the whole damn pie.
Okay.
You.
Dude. See, Huffy says I'm getting buried in a cookie jar. Right?
Ooh,
You
what
know,
kind of cookies?
Yeah, what kind of cookie? Yes. What kind of cookie jar?
It's all kinds.
Yeah.
Ooh, what kind of cookie jar? What
Yeah.
does a cookie jar look like? Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, no. Well, what kind would be your preference if you're going to get buried in a cookie jar? We need deets. Is it? I mean, he put a Cookie Monster emoji, or is that
Yeah.
a Cookie Monster?
That's like a
It's not
ghost.
really, is it? It's like a.
Hmm.
I don't know what that is.
My,
I don't know what
my
it is.
grandfather-
What? I mean, if you want to get buried in a cookie jar, right? Whether it be your ashes or your actual body, what cookie jar is your preference?
Oh my god, you took it real deep.
Yeah, okay. Either your ashes or your ass. What are you getting buried in? Right? You're a Reese's guy. You're a Sweets guy. If it's your ashes or your ass, what are you getting buried in?
Yeah, that's.
Yeah.
You're giving me too little notice here, Joe. I would need to.
Yeah. I was just trying to talk about cookie jars. You're talking about
Well, I mean, like, he brought it up. He's getting buried in a cookie jar. So I'm like, well, what kind of cookie jar? There's a million different kinds of cookie jars, right?
I think but you know what he means.
Yeah, but I mean, like, is it a Cookie Monster cookie jar? Is it the cookie jar that looks like a rooster? Right? I had a mom that was really into roosters when I was a kid. Love freaking roosters.
Oh, my mom's the same way. She loves that shit. You get roosters everywhere.
Right.
My grandfather used to have a cookie jar that it was like it took batteries and everything, and it was a pig.
Yeah.
And every time you lifted it up, it would oink at you.
Yeah.
You always know when someone was opening the cookie jar.
You see what I'm saying? There's cookie jars with so much character. So it's like, what kind of cookie jar would it be? There's a lot of variation. Is it a fire truck cookie jar? Is it a little piggy cookie jar? Is it a cookie jar that looks like a big cookie jar? Is it a cookie jar that, you know what I'm saying? There's a million.
Is it a cookie jar that looks like a cookie? You know, it could be a cookie jar
that looks like a pile of cookies. I mean,
ooh, it could be a glass of milk cookie jar. Oh man, that'd be cool.
Where you lift the cookie out of the milk, and there you go. You're in the jar. Yeah. Oh, see this? Yeah. See, here you go. Bandwidth says the cookie jar with 72 virgins.
Jesus.
Didn't take him long, and I think that's his first comment. I think that's
actually pretty cool. That's pretty awesome.
I'm curious. This is what I'm curious about. I'm curious what Billy D would get buried in. Whose cookie it is and what the name of that cookie is. Oh, yeah. What? Whose cookie jar is Billy D getting buried in? That's what I want to know. Yeah.
I don't know. Billy D is an equal opportunity cookie eater.
Yes. We didn't get the light, so there's no like faded applause.
In all cookies. Right. Yeah, you see that applause, you can't hear it.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with the applause. We'll have to just give it manually. Good the old school way, yeah.
Tonight's one of them weird nights where the camera's closer on me than it usually is. That happens every now and then. And I don't know why. I'm always the same here, and my camera's always the same. For some reason, it's closer up sometimes. Bizarre.
You know what makes it more challenging when that happens, Bum, is keeping the malt in frame.
Yeah, well, I do have a malt, but I don't think we're going to keep it in frame tonight. We got a fresh can of Mickey's. First fresh one I've had in a long time.
Oh, yeah.
First fresh malt liquor I've had in quite a while, I believe. This is good till September.
I wonder if I can play that. Okay, not that
difference.
Nothing.
Oh!
Actually, when you went to go speak while it was on, your voice, you couldn't hear you.
Oh, wow. You know what? I know what it is now. I think you might have helped me out with that. Let's see now. Yeah, I figured it out. I know what it is. There's a magic button. Another click I have to make.
It's always a magic button, right?
Oh, yeah. Kind of like a coworker. I asked her, hey, do you want some brisket? And she looked at it and she was like, oh, yeah, but that one's too big and this one's too small. I said, oh, baby, you know you can handle all that meat. Don't worry about it. And she blushed.
Maybe I'll show you one that's just right.
And the next thing you know,
I got fired.
Oh, yeah, you're gone. That's an HR issue real quick.
Yeah. I don't know what, Tom. I wish I could stop it, and that's the thing. Like, I wish I could control it, but I just am not able to.
No, but you're good at bringing it to the point. It's not too far though. You're good at that. You're good.
Yeah. So, well, thank goodness, because I'd have been canned. My story today would have been, the company I used to work for, right?
My prior employer.
My prior employer, exactly. Oh dear God, yeah. So back to Billy D.
Billy D's actually a little bit annoyed right now. There was supposed to be a lovely and useful new addition to the malt liquor set that was supposed to arrive today, and it didn't.
Is that a supposed to be?
Yeah,
it used to be.
Yeah,
supposed to.
It was a supposed to be.
That's ours. They're gonna try to steal that, bum. Yeah. You watch. Yeah. They're gonna try to steal that. A supposed to be.
So now it's gonna be 2 weeks till you see it, because I'll be on the road next week. So it kind of sucks. It was supposed to arrive today. So
hey, Joe, Monterey is flattery though. If they
that's a good one, right, Tom? That's a good one.
That's fantastic.
That a supposed to be.
That's honestly
better than it used to be. That's even better. That's a supposed to be. Oh, hashtag supposed to be.
I think more things are supposed to be than used to be, right?
Right. I think so, man.
Yeah.
Oh, I think Billy D see, look at that. Look at that smile. From the smile on Billy D's face, I can tell that everything is really as supposed to be.
But Billy D, just by looking at it, he brings your IQ up 10 points.
That's true.
He makes you think.
That's true. He's making you think. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
And oddly enough, this item was supposed to arrive from, are you listening, Jay Vega? From Davenport, Iowa.
Oh, yeah. Oh, round of applause for that. Yeah. Gotta love that.
So Davenport did their duty on their end, just in Pittsburgh. It appears where the delays happened. So, oh well. So anyway, to the news. First of all, Joe, were you aware that you received a super chat last week?
No.
Yeah, you got $500.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Here, from Moeller. Here it is. Here's the screen grab.
Oh wow. Okay, let's check this out. Wow, I had no idea. Wow.
Did you write it in the chat?
Yeah, there's a super chat.
Does mommy want more?
And let me do a screen share again. My apologies for the delay. Let's get over here. We'll post the link. Panel facial recognition to my $500 super chat. Wow, is that real?
Nah, that looks fake.
Is that real?
And there's the comment that he left with the money.
I'm sure you would have got notified about that.
Turn off the stream. Right there, $500.
Shit, $500 might as well mean shit. Turn off the damn stream.
There,
yeah. Vegas is pencil neck nearly faded. Read more, read less. Let's see. Shut it down, read more. Timestamp. Yeah. One reply here. Money to just throw away on this. What is this? STIHS. I have no idea what that means. What does that mean? STIHS. I have no idea. What does that mean?
I don't know. I would have to.
Is that real? Did that really happen? No, he posted that in there, right? He's messing with me.
Yeah. You would get notified.
Right? Yeah, that's what I typically get notified. So
yeah.
Okay.
Well done. Well done. I'll give him a thumbs up for that. That's pretty good.
All righty. So we mentioned the chairman earlier. We've had one angry chairman for the last week. Starting
Just the last week.
Well, especially even more so in the last week. And it started with last week's show. Now, I don't know if any of you guys noticed, but we really didn't play any chairman clips last week. The only thing we did play was the replay of him mangling Tolerance.
Well, we mostly did Vega, I believe.
Yeah, we did. He
gets really upset when we do a lot of Vega and no him.
There was no new chairman content last week, and I didn't realize how mad he was because I didn't see the chat at the time. I didn't go back and look at the chat until a replay of the show later. But the chairman was on fire, and he seemed to think that I made a last-second decision to not show any of his clips because he was making racist comments in the chat of the show last week. Now, first of all, since when has that ever stopped us from playing him before?
Yeah.
He led. We showed quite a few of his comments in the, that he started that way. I mean, that's typical.
Yeah. But
to the point where even one of his own community said racist.
Yeah. So much like somebody else that's coming into mind, the chairman just can't accept the fact that none of his content made the cut last week.
Yeah, that's the way it works.
Yeah, and he thinks it's just as simple as us saying, "Oh, we had a ton of good clips from him, and we're not going to play them." It doesn't work like that. We a whole lot of behind the scenes stuff, Chairman. I mean, we start out with hundreds of clips. We narrow them down. We play them to a test audience. They give they submit their feedback. Then our panel of judges narrows it down to the final what these guys see on the show for the first time. So.
You know what, Bum? There's thousands and thousands of swimmers. Only a few of them get an attempt to make a match, if you know what I'm saying.
Yeah. Right.
Most of them hit the floor.
If you're thinking of the ones I'm thinking, you mean billions?
Yeah. Most of them, they hit the floor, man, on the shake.
Yeah.
Or trip.
Yeah.
So the chairman was angry. So just to show that we play fair, we're not doing this to appease him.
No,
we're doing this because this week most of the content was from the chairman. So we just play the best stuff.
Hey,
and
we
just
are fair and balanced.
Right.
Ain't that what one of his favorite news networks says?
Yeah.
Balance.
Yeah.
Does that mean he loves the show because he's angry that he wasn't on the show? He's
there you
absolutely
go.
in love. He's in love.
There you go. That confirms it once again.
Yeah, you can only be angry
when you're in love with it.
Yeah.
But I knew he was pissed off from his live stream that he did after the show last week, but it wasn't until later when I went and watched the replay of this show where he was saying in the comments, "Why aren't you playing my clips?"
Oh man,
But this show is such junk.
Mm-hmm.
But for some reason, Tom, he likes,
He knows Saturday night.
So
he's on.
He's got a chance.
Yeah. So the chairman was on fire during his post Share a Beer live stream last Saturday. So we will play a few of those clips here.
All right. Is this rapid fire? Or?
This is rapid fire.
Okay.
We did have that excellent clip last week of who was it mocking Vega? I thought it was pretty hilarious.
Yeah.
That was a great job. That was.
Yeah. Can't blame Bum, can't blame Bum for playing any of my footage on the new Sheriff Clown show. He's too racist in the chat. He's too racist. I can't blame Bum.
Oh, by the way, I think Coach was the one that said he doesn't have money anymore.
He said his money pile was gone. I said he just hasn't shown it lately. Yeah.
It looks like it shrunk a little bit though.
Oh, it's always shrinking. It kind of grows. Yeah.
The back end, the top looks like it shrunk.
We'll go back. We'll play the whole thing because I don't want to get accused of shortening his little moment here.
Yeah. Can't blame Bum, can't blame Bum for playing any of my footage on the new Sheriff Clown show. He's too racist in the chat. He's too racist. I can't blame Bum.
That's two double tugs.
I can't blame Bum for playing none of my footage in the new Sheriff Clown show because he's too racist. That's all right, guy. I respect that guy. I respect it.
But does he really? Does he?
Yeah, you're racist. But he respects. So he respects racism.
Oh, and what was that with the shoulder at the end, Bum? Does he have a bum? What? There's a shoulder issue happening there. Did you see that? Did you see that, Tom? Look at that! That's that age sitting in there, man. That's that.
Yeah. What that is, Joe? There's too much sitting down doing.
Yeah,
nothing.
that's too much. Is that
his shoulders are getting tight?
Too much lifting of 40s.
Yeah.
Lifting at 40s or pulling at pickles, perhaps.
Yeah, too much inflammation, and pulling pickle. He's a pickle puller.
Is there too much pickle pulling happening off camera? Is that what it is? I think there's a lot of pickle pulling, and he might have that shoulder. He kind of, and then
he's a pickle puller, that's for sure.
Yeah, he's a
certified pickle puller if I ever seen one.
Hashtag pickle puller, right? What was the other one we just invented? We just came up with the should something. Yeah, what
it used to be
supposed
to be.
Yeah, supposed to be. God, that was a great one. Hashtag supposed to be. Here we go.
We're doing it live.
Yeah, right? We're doing it live.
Mistakes and everything.
Mistakes. We don't hide anything. That's what people love about this. We don't hide anything. Go Dodgers, by the way. Here we go. Okay, so we got another link in here, Bum. Should I just play it?
Just play it.
I didn't even realize you had Dodgers in the background the whole. You just said Dodgers. I was like, Dodgers.
Yeah, I have the Dodgers every show.
Yeah, I respect Bum. I respect Bum.
Not that it matters, but we're not seeing it.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Posting none of my content, these racist.
Want to replay it?
This respect Bum.
Yeah, I respect Bum. I respect Bum for not, posting none of my content.
By the way, what is this we're looking at on top of the money? Is that a lottery ticket? What is that?
I think that's his Trump gold $100 bill or whatever it is he wasted his money on.
Oh, okay. All right.
He's racist. Wow. What a racist asshole that Steve Watt is, Would not play any of my fucking footage,
By the way, Bum, this guy cannot go 5 seconds without tugging on his face.
Somehow. Oh yeah, he puts Falstaff Brewing to shame.
I mean, and he's doing multiple double tugs.
Yeah, he does it so much anymore. I don't even notice it. It's just I
Yeah.
just accept it as part of his thing. He's almost like obsessive compulsive.
He's very upset. And the glass fixes. What do you think about that, Tom? Like the amount of glass fixing, glass is like, in the tug, in the how much insecurity does that show?
It almost feels like, you know how like you have the fidget spinners? It almost feels like a fidget for him.
Yeah.
He moves everything. He's kind of,
Yeah.
it kind of feels like a fidget for him.
Yeah. Let's
Might be a little nervous a little bit. Maybe not nervous, but anxiety.
Would not play any of my fucking footage, because he's racist in the chat. Racist. It's all right, guy. It's all right.
guy.
But, what did anybody tune into, What did anybody tune in to that fucking dumpster fire of a fucking show?
Including
Gil
him.
Dots. See somebody drinking bull liquor with the label out. Facts.
So he complains about not being shown, but then he calls it a dumpster fire. So he wants to be shown on the dumpster.
Yeah.
He's very condescending.
He's slowly working himself into a frenzy here.
Yeah.
Okay, we got another link here. Let's
With
get
the more malt liquor he drinks, the worse he gets. Right? Worse, the more he forgets.
Yeah, this is like over the course of like an hour.
Oh my God.
So if you watch him over an hour, he can definitely talk himself in backwards.
Yeah, you think anybody tunes into that fat piece of shit? Fucking Joe Down.
He is salty. He is. He's really complaining for an hour. These are like bloopers. This is ridiculous.
Look at how upset.
Oh,
this is great. Oh my God. You how many people have you known like this in your as a matter of fact, we witnessed it. Didn't Teen get on here and like literally piss himself off to the point like he talked about Coach that one time, didn't he? Until he just like literally he just pissed himself off. The whole time he talked it up. The whole time I let him have the floor.
Was that after the incident? That was after the incident. Yeah. He pissed himself off. Yeah.
He pissed his own self off. By the time mad. He was done, I think did he go on like a 25-minute rant or something?
Oh, yeah.
By the time he was done, he was ready. He was killing Coach. He was physically traveling to Idaho and going to murder him.
You know what I think it was? I think it was more the wife speaking through him.
Yeah.
Because I think that he was so mad because the wife didn't want him to come on the show anymore. And he really liked being on the show.
Yeah, he liked being on the show. He really wasn't that upset. And so the more he talked, like you said, he was kind of building, and that's what actually was
he was mad at Coach insulting his wife.
Yeah, Coach absolutely roasted the wife. Oh my God.
Yeah, and that's what we witnessed right now. Like this guy, how much time has passed from the first video we saw till this one, Bum? Do you have any idea?
Oh man, I would say probably about 90 minutes or so.
Okay,
maybe like an hour.
So in about an hour, 45 minutes to an hour.
You can see the malt taking effect though.
Yeah, he really worked himself pissed off at this point. He's pissed at himself at this point. I don't think I have little to do with it. I know my name's about to come out of his mouth. It hasn't come out just yet, but it's about.
Oh, for sure. The ticking time bomb.
So I backed it up to make sure we get full context. Here we go.
Yeah, you think anybody tunes into that fat piece of shit, fucking Joe Docs? Yeah. No, they tune in because the malt liquor report, because the malt liquor. Nobody gives a crap about Joe Docs, Pencil Neck Mark, Coach, T-Wolf. Nobody gives a shit, asshole. They tune in, see malt liquor.
Oh, he's pissed.
Yeah, he really upsets himself. That's the hilarious part of this whole thing. Yeah, he just, but he and all his elk know our names. They all know who we are.
Mm-hmm.
Right? And that's kind of my greater point is that, that every, people tune in not for me or not just for Tom, not just for Bum, not just for Billy D, but they all have their character. We're characters on this thing. They all have their characters like Friends or like Seinfeld that they can relate to, that they like, right? And it's some of
what's hilarious is still worldwide, right? Anyone from the last 5 years, if they came on the show, he would know exactly who they were.
He does.
Right? He would know their name. He would know everything. He doesn't just if he didn't care, he'd be like, I don't know who the names are, but I like on the show.
Oh my God. Oh my God.
What's up, buddy?
God,
nice shirt, buddy.
He's scared.
I saw somebody walking in next to you. That's funny.
This is the roommate's grandson, Lisa's grandson. Say hi.
What's up, bud?
He brought me. They've been making these this whole time together, right?
Ooh.
What are they? Cookies? What flavor? Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate it. Okay, here we go.
Ooh, talking about cookies.
I dropped him on the cooler. Oh, I can't tell. Well, you guys probably seen it. Oh my God, that scared the hell. I imagine Moeller is right now creating a meme for that. That had to be good content because
I saw your reaction before I saw him. I was like, what is Joe jumping at?
Oh, that scared the hell out of me. That was 100% genuine. Scared the hell out of right now. Hashtag scared the hell out of right now. Yeah. And by the way, if you could smell what's been happening in this house, because they've been making these the whole show. So these are all
are those those are good.
They smell incredible. There's like some kind of oat bar or something.
Ooh, is that coconut? Any coconut?
I don't know.
I swear I've had something like that with coconut.
Yeah, they're good.
Mm.
There's like a lot of oats and nuts and chocolate.
Yeah, oat chocolate chip for the. Oh man, I'd be happy with oat chocolate chip. That's all. That's all was there.
Especially when you're just sitting here talking trash about malt liquor and having some of these, non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah. Yeah. Try telling that to your doctor. Beers, do you drink? Yeah, non-alcoholic beers.
Yeah, these are non-alcoholic, right?
I mean,
there's next to nothing in these damn things, right? They're just water, basically. Yeah.
Jesus.
Okay, back to what we were talking about. So I've got the link copied here, and let me see. Go back.
Yeah, what happened to Malt Liquor Mike?
Yeah, what happened to him?
They're talking about him in the chat. See, the funny is he ordered barbecue off you, right?
Yeah. Uh-huh.
And If he had anything bad to say about it, you know he would definitely say it.
But he's not alive to say it.
I guess
so.
not.
You know, that's you know.
They're in the chat. They're saying a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, they say he got electrocuted. Yeah, Marshal Jim Duncan said he got electrocuted at his job.
We have no idea. Now, according to him, what was the last thing he said, Tom? Did he say he was an electrician? I think he said he wasn't. Or
no,
was
he said he worked as a manager. He managed
a manager of electricians.
Yeah, but he worked at a shop.
Yeah,
that electricians would go to. I guess I don't know. He confused me.
It was very confusing, but
yeah.
In all fairness, all the people that manage me don't drive trucks.
Yeah, exactly.
And have never driven a truck.
Yeah, like your dispatcher probably.
Every last single one of them.
Yeah.
Every last single person in management at my job has never driven a truck.
Isn't that hilarious? Because they tell you how to do your job, and they don't.
Yes.
They've never been on the road for a second and don't realize how time consuming certain things are.
Not even in the yard. Not
That's
even
hilarious.
driving around in the yard. They have
really
no idea what it's like to even sit in the seat of a truck.
Nope, that's
100% no
crazy
at all.
Yeah,
They
so
tell
the expectations are a little too high.
They tell me what to do with 30 years experience.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You should be telling them what you should be doing.
Overwhelmingly, they don't, right?
Yeah.
But I'm just saying, their job is.
They got 30 years. They kind of know, like, this guy's been here way longer than I have been, so he knows the gist of what.
Right.
To do.
Yeah. They mostly just.
Yeah, that doesn't stop some people, though.
Yeah,
they mostly listen, tell you the truth, but you know,
yeah,
like that's that you know. But I understand.
Some bad apples.
Getting to his point, you know what I'm saying? I'm in that same position where, I'm a 30-year skilled worker, professional worker at my job, and the people that manage my job, who are very good. Don't get me wrong; they're very good managers. Please, I'm not trying to put them down. They are this company has been around over 100 years for a good reason, right? There's good people. Companies don't last 100 years for no reason. I want to make that perfectly clear. There's been some good managers. Just because the overwhelming majority of them haven't driven trucks, they manage trucks very well. They manage a company. I don't know how to do that. I hold the steering wheel for a living. Right.
Yeah.
So, with all, so we have respect for what each other does. I'll leave it at that. Right. Like they manage, and a good manager will listen to a good skilled worker. And that's the way we get along.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, when they're kind of managing, but they have people from minimal experience to the maximum experience, so they kind of like trying to manage people younger and older, and they kind of, you would think they would be like, hey, this person's been there for a long time. What's going on? This guy's been there for 2 years.
Some of my bosses are your age, Tom. You know what I'm saying? Some of my and younger. Yeah. So and they know damn well. They're like, excuse me, sir. They refer to me as sir, and I'm like, I don't even know your name. What's your name? You know what I'm saying? But that's besides the point. They're still taught. They're given a lot of classes on how to manage by people that know that have been with the company 40 plus years, bro. Some cats have been with our company for 50 plus years. Wrap your head around that.
Jesus. Why don't they just retire?
It's a good company, man.
I don't know, but I'd rather be. I don't know.
Yeah, no, I get it, but if you're in that level of upper management, they treat you pretty darn well.
I'd imagine, yeah,
they do. This
some good bonuses and stuff.
Working for a union company, there's perks even on the non-union side, right? So working for union when you're non-union is pretty good too. They're going to be just as loyal, if not even more loyal too. Once you hit that upper management part, right? Once you hit that part of it, man, it's freaking gravy. Those guys, man, they're like stealing candy. I won't even get into it on that corporate level, man.
I'd imagine
they do very well, very well.
Minimal
It's
work,
a good company, man. It is. It's a good company, man. They ABF ain't been around for over 100 years for no reason. Not in this
everywhere.
Not in this climate. You know what I'm saying? Not in this current climate, man. Companies come and go. Look how many companies are coming and going, right? And
sure.
And this outfit's still around, man. They there's no bad mouth in my company. They do a good job. Absolutely.
They always being bought out like breweries. Always being bought out.
Right. And they still truck along. They were a family owned. It was a family owned company till not too long ago.
Wow.
It's something.
Yeah, and they're literally everywhere.
Uh-huh. Yeah. So
are they in 50 states?
They're in Canada. They're all over the damn place. Yeah.
Oh, they're literally international.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Puerto Rico. All over the goddamn place.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
All over the damn place. Yeah. We're one of the smaller ones, but you know what I'm saying? We're still all over the damn place.
Yeah.
Anyway, I don't. That was my only point, is that I kind of get some of what he's saying because, but a good company can respect both sides at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Just that's the whole point. You got to have respect. If you don't, then you don't have a company that lasts 100 years. There's
bad apples in every outfit, though. Please trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Woo! Good Lord. You're kind of talking to the wrong guy. You know what I'm saying? Because if you were to ask some other cats that work at my job, I'm the number one dude. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of perks that come with.
Yeah.
You've
done your time. You've done your time.
I'm top of the totem pole. You know what I'm saying? Cats that are towards the middle or bottom of the totem pole, they have a whole different look.
And if you're just coming in right now,
right, you're gonna have a different
long way to climb.
Yeah, you're just gonna feel like there's a lot of people kicking you. There's so you're talking to the wrong guy. Actually, I shouldn't even be speaking on it. Really, I'm given a particular level of respect and a lot of ears just because of my time of service. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't really even speak. Let me shut up. Okay, the next. I think there was another video, another link.
Yep, click that.
You sure you want to talk about ice cream real quick?
Oh man, ice cream! How about ice cream? Right?
Okay. Bums like. Man.
Nobody's fucking tuning in to hear what you gotta say, Joe Dobbs. You fucking fat piece of shit. Nobody cares, guys. Nobody fucking cares. Malt liquor only, malt liquor. That's why people tune in.
Oh, that was quick. Wow. All right.
Short and sweet.
Yeah.
Joe Dox. Damn.
All right. Nobody cares.
He's still verifying his address.
Yeah. Nobody cares. Right. Every time he says that, right, Tom?
He's verifying.
Yeah.
Jack Wagon.
Yeah. Verifying the address.
Ooh, UFC 302 tonight.
Yeah, the only reason that fat piece of shit fucking gets Walmart fucking meat and resells it.
Oh, we can't see it.
It gets fucking viewed.
Oh, did I? Oh my goodness, I am so
I was just second to listen to it.
God, that's the second time I did that.
Yeah, the only reason that fat piece of shit fucking gets Walmart fucking meat and resells it, the only reason he gets fucking viewers on a Saturday night because of fucking me. Because of me drinking more liquor. Fuck you, Joe Dox, you fat fucking piece of shit. Yeah.
Animosity. He really thinks that this show is built for.
You fat piece of shit, but you deserve every fucking hate. Fuck you, Joe Dox.
All right.
Bum, did you notice all the dust and all the what is happening with the shelving over here? I mean, can he?
Oh yeah. I did notice that whenever he moved that into his set a few weeks ago, I did notice that. Yeah,
It's a fire hazard.
My God.
Jesus.
I mean, dust it up a little bit, man. What the hell?
Well, the guy can't even put his boxes in, you know, all straight up.
He's got an easy go right behind him. Just fire it up. You know,
I never thought of that. Yeah, he's got the world's strongest leaf blower there. You think that he'd be able to?
I mean, what the hell?
Let it outside.
Blow it around a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I mean, look at the level of dust on that sucker, man. Look at this thing, Tom. What do you think about that?
I couldn't even tell at first, but once you actually look at the wood from the outside and then you look at the difference in color, yeah.
Oh, come on. Hell, my wheels on my smoker outside don't have that much dust on them. My God, and that's inside somewhere. Whew.
That's pretty bad.
That's pretty bad. That's inside. And they got that level of dust. My God. Here we go. Another link.
Yeah, how long has it been sitting for? That's been sitting for years.
Welcome. Thank you. Thank you very much for pulling up and telling I'm right. Tell me I'm right.
He's frozen there. His camera's frozen.
Tuning in. Yeah, the podcast. Malt Liquor Only, Malt Liquor. I appreciate it. I appreciate people, you know, that, you know, understand what's going on. You know, the only reason that fucking piece of shit fucking dumpster fire of a human being, Joe Doss, gets any fucking viewers is because of the Malt Liquor Report. Fucking
God,
Joe Doss, you fucking. I know what race you are, but you know, you are a fucking shithole. The only reason any viewers watch your shit is because of me. Facts.
He is really that pissed off he wasn't shown.
He worked himself up bad on this one. I mean, bad.
And it was a great malt liquor report last week without him. It was great.
It was just fine, wasn't it? It was.
Sometimes it works out that way.
Yeah.
And it had nothing to do with him being a racist. Not that he's not a racist, he is, but we just he didn't have the best clips.
We're not saying that he's not a racist. We're just saying that.
Yeah, that's not the reason why we didn't play his clips.
Because, you know, oh my God, how many? Oh, anyway.
Oh, mine's fluttering right now with.
Yeah. Next clip. Here we go. Next clip. Oh my God.
Yep. The only reason that piece of shit Joe Doss get any fucking viewers is me.
Okay, Bub. At this point, how many hours has he spent talking about not just me, but this show?
Joe, at this point, just get the violin out. Stop strumming that violin. This guy. He is something else.
Right? This guy. Right? I mean, you could see what's happening here. This guy is obsessed.
I think this covers probably about a 2-hour span.
Yeah.
And while you play this, we're about to do something unprecedented here. There was a clip of him that I forgot to upload to YouTube. I'm going to attempt to do that now with the hopes that we can play that clip tonight.
Okay.
Oh, this is you're uploading it now?
Yeah, this is.
I got to find it.
Oh,
Is
wow.
This is a first.
Wow. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna get back to this clip and replay it from the beginning in order to allow.
Yeah, the only reason that piece of shit Joe Dox get any fucking viewers is because of me. Any fucking viewers. Yeah, you see, Joe Dox, I'm the only fucking reason you get only fucking viewers. Yeah. What liquor content. Yeah. Go fuck yourself.
That's at the very end there. That seems to be his new thing. It's not a burp. He's just going, blah, malt liquor.
Because he can't even get anything out other than to go, blah.
He seems to be doing that more often. Hopefully that'll be his new thing, and hopefully that'll replace that stupid mew 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 mew.
Yeah, right. Because
I like blah, malt liquor better.
Now is a better thing, isn't it? What do you say, Tom? What that's
It's a mess. It's a mess. He's a mess.
The whole thing is a mess, isn't it?
It's a mess.
Give me a
He's not even trying anymore. Not even trying.
Oh my God, the whole thing is hot.
Joe, 2 hours, Joe. 2 hours of complaining. Come on.
About the same thing.
About the same thing. He's getting drunk and he's like got through. Oh my God. He got drunk and got angry and started complaining about the show for 2 hours.
Yeah.
Imagine him at a bar.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah. Well, we've seen him in a bar. He's videotaped himself in many bars at this point.
I know, but like drinking a lot of beer, talking. Imagine sitting right next to him having to talk to this guy.
No.
Do that.
Honestly, no. No. I feel like I've sat next to him in a bar many times. And
yeah.
Okay, here we go.
You said he's a mess. Well, speaking of messes, you want to see the chairman eating some ribs?
Oh, yeah, we want to see that. Yeah.
Okay. The chairman this week for Memorial Day decided to slow smoke a rack of ribs in his microwave.
Okay, wait a minute. Does he understand the concept of smoking something and that there's no smoke in a microwave? Or there shouldn't be.
I'm sure he totally understands that concept.
If there is smoke in your microwave, something going on.
Yeah.
And it's not real good.
So actually, I'm kind of surprised when you see this rack of ribs. I'm kind of surprised he was able to fit it into his microwave.
Oh boy.
Now when we see this, he kind of cheated. The ribs are already separated from each other, so he might have heated them up in 2 separate sessions. So that might have been how he did it. So in this next clip, keep your eye on the chairman as he eats, and you know what's gonna happen. It's just a matter of time, and I almost wonder if he didn't almost want this to happen based on what he's wearing here.
Oh my God! So this is a hot mess. I think.
So go to 245.
Okay, here we go. 245. This doesn't sound good. All right. So
just keep your eye on that white Adidas jacket.
So okay. We're at 245. Now, the scene is well lit, actually. He's got it pretty well lit. I have to give him that kind of credit. The Oli 800 could be facing the camera a little better. His Trump card, gold card, whatever it is, isn't facing the camera. He's got the wrong side of the Amazon $1 bills facing the wrong way. He's got a platter, an actual, what looks like a real platter, but it could be plastic. We have no idea. With these, I guess we'll call them ribs. Upside down, by the way, baby backs, upside down. I can tell they're baby backs because of the curve and the way the bones are, and they're upside down. That's none of that matters. But okay, there's some kind of red-ish substance on them. We could assume that's barbecue sauce, but we have no idea. White Adidas suit on. We've seen that before, and a real smug smile here. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've seen that Adidas jacket before. I'm not sure if we'll see it again.
Yeah, I don't know if white's a good idea.
Is white a good idea when eating barbecue ever, Tom? Is the first rule of eating barbecue to wear white?
And no napkins. I don't see any napkins.
You're absolutely right. There is not a napkin in sight.
When you're eating barbecue, you better have napkins.
All right. Here we go. We're at 2:45 mark. Here we go. Hit and play.
Next to you and defend her still today. 'Cause there ain't no love on this land.
You see it?
Oh my God. There's the first big blop right there.
Oh man.
And it's so funny. It comes out of nowhere. Even if you don't see it falling and landing. Even if you play the video at 1/4 speed, it still just shows up.
Look at that. Because Tom, did you see it disappear? It just disappeared.
I think because he moved, maybe.
It didn't slowly go away. It just disappeared when I went back. Watch. There. Just like Bum said. Now let's go back and do Bum's process here.
I'm telling you, you need like 10,000 frames per second to actually see it in motion.
Now, was it from his lip? Is it from his?
Yeah, look at that. It like does. Gunshot. It just appears. Look at that. Oh, now it did come. It right there. I saw it. It kind of went, but it was super fast. Watch, right? Trying to catch it.
I think it lands and spreads, drips a little once it lands.
Yes, you're right. It does. Yes, God, I'm trying to catch
it. It seems like it's from his lip instead of the rib, like it was sauce on his lip. Oh, it's so close.
Oh, right there.
That's what she said.
Right? Exactly. That's what I told her. Stop. Oh, God damn it. We missed it. Yeah, you're right, Bum. It's a tough one. To Bum's point, it's a real tough one. There's no getting it. Yeah.
Okay.
By the way, whatever he's used, Bum, over the years to clean this damn Adidas suit, Adidas, he should be making videos about that product. Whatever it is, Tide, Gain, I don't know what the hell he's using on this thing.
I'm not sure if he's ever spilled anything on it before. I honestly can't remember.
I feel like he has,
And
but
who knows? He might have gone out and bought a new one.
yeah, we have no idea.
So there's the casualty. Now, Joe, the take that you did when your grandson walked in,
Yeah,
or when Lisa's grandson walked in, we got something similar coming up here. But once again, it happened so quick. I'm not sure. Like you watching it yourself, you might catch it, but when anybody else watching it through the show may not be able to because it's so quick. He does a double take when he finally notices the sauce on him, but it's
wow.
like lightning quick.
Okay.
So go to 4:15.
4:15. Here we go. Let's see if we can catch it.
See him look down.
And they can't take that away.
Oh, right there. There it was.
Take that away.
Whoa, what the hell?
There, look.
Oh, and then he doubles down
Yeah.
and spears it.
And at this point, he's obviously slopping himself up on purpose. I guess he just said screw it. So yeah, and he makes it even worse later. So there's no point in watching any further past this because it's contrived.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
You had it coming.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that first second, like Bum was saying, was genuine. The rest is made up.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He might have even said, well, it's ruined now. I might as well just totally trash it.
Right, yeah.
Do you think you could actually clean that out, or is it?
So the rest is fake news.
market?
Is what you're saying, Bum, right? Like fake news.
Yeah, I would say so.
What would you do to clean that out, Joe?
That was my point. I
You
feel
use
like
bleach?
we've seen this particular white Adidas suit got trashed a few times over, and it always ends up clean. He should make a video about how the hell he gets that stuff clean.
Maybe he's taking it to the dry cleaner and using chemicals on it. Who knows?
Yeah.
There you go.
Does he put it in the dishwasher? What the hell does he do with that thing?
All right. So that was his Memorial Day slow smoked baby back ribs.
All right.
So, okay, we have another episode of Higher Mathematics with the chairman here. I'm sorry, Mark. Mark is not here to enjoy this. Maybe we'll replay this next week. So, so go to 5:35.
Oh God. Yeah, this guy and his mathematics, I swear to God. Here we go. 5:45, did you say?
35.
35. 5:35.
We got new scenery.
Yeah. He goes back and forth from this one to the other one.
Yeah, it's too bad his new viewers have no fucking clue. New viewers are like, well, what the fuck is he doing? But got the views.
What the
1,700 views. Views. What you doing? But got the views.
What
1,700 views.
the hell
Got
was
the
that?
Views. 1,700 views. I mean, 1,700 views. Good God, wet brain.
Not 1,700, 1,700.
Yeah.
Which is a different number.
That is a different number, yeah.
I watched Terrence Howard.
He actually thinks that is two different numbers.
Yeah.
Oh, does he really?
He does. Yeah, of course he does.
Yeah, he even said wet brain.
Yeah.
So
it's a whole different number.
So there you go.
Oh, wait. And in the background, he's got a whole nother pack of those ribs standing up against the elephant right there.
I think those are. Hang on, I'm working on our next clip here.
They have those that stop and shop down the street. I might just get one just to try it.
Oh, go for it, Tom.
Yeah, they're not horrible. They're not horrible.
Yeah,
I'm just pointing it out.
Yeah, those are the ribs that he ended up making. This is was obviously before the previous video.
You know, the great thing about having a cooler is I can put this back in the cooler and chill it again. Because this glass is ice cold. That little bit of that triple IPA that I have. Now it's a delight. You know what I'm saying? Instead of sitting here on the desktop, just being nice and warm, it's in the cooler. Now it's nice and chilled. You know? It's a delight. I'm still in Tom's word. That's Tom's word right there. Delight.
What's my word? What's my word?
It's a delight.
Oh, that's you. I mean, it could be your word too, though.
But that's where I got it from. I got it from old Tommy Boy. It's a delight.
Delilah wants to just way, real quick.
Huh?
She can't hear you. She can't hear you, but she wants to say hi.
Hey, Delilah, what's up?
Hi, Delilah.
Hey, they're saying hi. Say hi. Hi. Say what's up.
Good to see you, beautiful. Good to see you.
She wants more Oreos. It's too late for Oreos.
Oh man, Oreos! I don't know.
Oreos.
I think Oreos. Is it ever too late for Oreos? I don't know.
It's almost bed. It's 9 o'clock on the East Coast. It's a little too late for Oreos.
Yeah, unfortunately,
she'll be up all night.
Probably too late, but hey, you can dream about Oreos. Good night, sweet dream. Don't let the bed bugs bite the whole night right there.
Oi. She's been the two sisters, it's been a doozy. She wants to play with him already. She already wants to play with him.
So
did you hear
no jealousy, Tom, or anything?
Oh yeah.
No. I mean, as of right now, no, because they're so small that they can't really do anything.
Yeah.
But we already kind of told her that there's gonna be a lot of hand-me-downs, and they're gonna want to play with your toys at some point. And yeah, once we get to Delilah, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to get up your lap.
Okay. She wants to get on my lap.
What happens? You know, that's typically what happens.
Yeah, she's trying to we're trying to kind of get her to know that you can't do certain things. If she wants to touch their head and stuff and lean on them, but like, you know, certain things can. I'm just trying to be preventative.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like attention that's being paid to them as opposed to her now.
Yeah.
She's doing pretty good.
That's good.
She's doing pretty good. But yeah. I mean, about as well as you can.
Yeah.
She definitely it's definitely a lot because she still wants to play. So I try to go out with her at least once a day and do something with her. And sometimes it doesn't happen. Sometimes it does happen. You know how it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's yeah.
I don't, but I can imagine. Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's a doozy. But I mean, hey, you only give them what you can handle, right?
Yeah, man. You're not given anything more than you can handle.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know what's cool about it is 5 going on 6 years now, Tom. We had a whole different set of conversations. You know, you were trying to figure out how you were going to be a father, what it would be like, you know, and now here you are with 3 kids.
Yeah. It honestly feels easier with 2 kids than the first time with 1 kid right now.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's like you're already like primed. You already like know everything that that happened before. You kind of like, everything that already happened, you already reintroduced again, and you kind of
Well,
like making up to it.
You already wrote chapter 1 and 2 in the book, and now you're just writing another chapter in that book.
Yeah.
Right? And that third, fourth chapter is getting a little easier, you know?
Yeah.
A little easier to write because now you've got a whole wealth more of knowledge to put in there. Yeah.
We'll see how it goes along the lines because girls can't be, they're not the easiest. And once boys start coming around, I might have to, you know what I mean, kick their ass. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah, there's going to be a whole lot more than just boys happening in there. But I mean, it's
I imagine.
Hey man, hats off to you, my friend. I got a little bit left here in my glass. I mean, I can still cheers you. We were having a whole different conversation about 5 years ago when you first finding out you were very nervous, didn't know what to anticipate. And I don't know that you anticipated your life being quite what it is now. You didn't quite know how it was going to be written.
Yeah.
And you've done a very good job, man. At least from the outside looking in, you've done very well. You've handled it. You've handled it.
Really,
maybe not we're not seeing everything, but
you don't really know how your life is going to go, right? It's day by day. Sometimes
it's life.
You only know what is today.
Mm-hmm.
Tomorrow's not really a definite, so it is what it is right now.
Yeah, it absolutely is.
You just got to plan for the future and live in the present, and that's about it.
You've handled it. It's a beautiful thing to watch, at least from my eyes, from the outside looking in. It's a beautiful thing. I enjoy when you give us updates. I enjoy hearing about the kids, all of them. You show us Delilah again. It's a delight. I really do enjoy it. It's great. It's the same thing with Zach. Zach, I can remember when he first told us, about his first child and the whole beer thing, naming a beer after her, named a beer after the show. It was great. Oh, I mean, the whole thing. I can't even imagine how old she is now. I met her again when she was 4. I think she was Delilah's age when I actually met her.
She must be like 10 or 11 now, right?
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah, she's got to be 9,
that
10.
About right.
Mm-hmm.
I swear Zach lives in North Carolina now. I swear he does.
He does.
Yeah.
He does. It's just a different Zach.
No, it's the same Zach.
It's not. It's a different Zach.
Is it? Am I crazy?
It's a different Zach.
Yeah. He always buys. It always shows him buying beers from a North Carolina.
It's a different Zach that used to be on the show.
Yeah, there's been a few Zachs on the show. We've had a Zach from North Carolina,
Zach from Australia,
and a Zach from Australia, and
our main Zach from Chain Reaction, and then there was the third Zach from North Carolina. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm thinking this.
There was a Zach from North Carolina that would jump in on the Friday Share Beer show during the day.
That was Zach from Australia.
Yeah, but the Zach from North Carolina would jump in during the day while at work. He wouldn't drink, but he would jump in during that show, mostly in the chat or something, and not really drink, but just chime in that he was there from work. But yeah, there's been a few Zachs. It's been.
You know what? You're right. You're right. Damn it. You're right.
It's weird, Tom, because I can't remember nothing until we get on the show.
This other Zach.
And then all of a sudden, I can remember stuff sometimes like it's yesterday. Once we get on the show. I have a memory like my mother. I hate it. But my mother, like I've told you many, 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 many times, I'm the son of a small business owner. My mom was a hairdresser my whole life. She owned a beauty salon. My mom dealt with hundreds of ladies, right?
Oh, I'd imagine.
And you could mention a name to her and she wouldn't remember a damn thing about them until they showed up in the shop.
Yeah.
And she could tell you every single thing that ever happened in their whole damn life.
Yeah, I'm the same way. I'm not good with names, but if I see you, I'll remember everything.
Yeah. Like in that moment sort of situation, my mind works a lot like my mother. I don't necessarily remember stuff till I have to. And then once I start the show, I remember things about that are relevant to this show on the show. Then the minute the show ends, I'm like, who the hell? It's just gone.
That's kind of a good thing though, because you remember what you need to know in the present.
Yeah.
And when it happens, it comes back to you. It's kind of a good thing.
Yeah,
It's always stored. It's always stored in your memory.
Yeah, it's back there somewhere. Who knows?
Yeah,
Who knows where the hell it goes? And then it's the same thing with other stuff. So whenever that is in context again, and that's how my how do you say compartmentalizes? My brain will compartmentalize.
Yeah. Now you got me tongue tied.
It's like when you do a disc. It's like when you do a disc cleanup when it puts it in the area.
Yeah.
You go. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, something like that. So, anyway, do we have any more links?
Compartmentalize. Yeah.
Compartmentalize. Exactly what he said.
Yeah.
How many syllables is that? Chairman,
I have no idea.
I say that.
I don't want to relive that. That was rough. That was rough. We don't want to do that again.
Still might have a stroke if he tries to see it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we finished up higher mathematics with the chairman. Now
Right.
to our newly uploaded video, higher English.
Oh,
with the
yeah.
chairman.
Yes.
So tonight's goal phrase, which I'm sure everybody has heard, is
Yes.
G Willikers. Everybody's heard that.
Ooh.
G Willikers.
Yeah.
And I think it's even a song now. But G Willikers. So that's our goal here. Okay.
What?
And you can just play the whole clip, Joe.
Okay, so that was that last link that I had there.
Yeah.
Okay. Here we go. Let me go back to there we are.
Yeah, Jiminy Willikers, Batman, Jiminy Willikers. Gee whiz. All 34 counts. Seriously? Seriously? Is that what we're doing? Fuck out here. Seriously? Seriously?
Yeah, we
Is
got to
that what we're
replay
doing?
that. We got to replay.
Yeah, Jiminy Willikers, Batman, Jiminy Willikers.
My God.
All 34 counts. Seriously? Seriously? Is that what we're doing?
I actually think he says gee whiz later.
Yeah.
And the phrase is G Willikers, but I think he's mixing. He says it sounds like Jimmy. I think he's maybe trying to say Jiminy Cricket.
Oh, yeah, he might
it comes
be.
out as Jimmy Willikers.
Yeah, he might be. You're right. I think I think you're positively right on that one. And you know what, Bum? He relocated the Easy Go. The Ego. He relocates that bad boy on purpose. And still doesn't manage to turn it on to just dust off anything in the room at the moment.
Oh, he does fire it up from time to time just to show it off.
Yeah, but
Like
not point it in the right direction.
Yeah, like what they call saber rattling, you know?
Yeah.
But he doesn't use it for actual useful purposes.
Okay, I am currently, speaking of Jimmy Crackhorn, I am currently I just cracked open another one of these fine craft beers right here that I actually bought one of the barrels that made this particular beer.
Oh.
I bought one of the barrels and I use that barrel currently to smoke some of my Walmart meat
Yeah.
with. That happens to be this particular beer that I smoke and resell Walmart meat with.
Yeah.
Certain Walmart meat, not all Walmart meat, but certain Walmart meat. I want to make it perfectly clear. It's the pork ribs more specifically, that I buy and resell from Walmart, man. That's hard to beat them.
Mm.
They sell a particular brand and a particular, not just that brand, but a particular style from that brand that is juicy and hard to beat, man. Phenomenal. I can count on that price from Walmart for that particular cut of pork ribs. And it's a phenomenal value for the money. $1.94 a pound consistently. Where right now, you might be paying above $3 a pound for different cuts of that same pork rib.
Yeah, come up to Massachusetts. The prices are ridiculous. Jesus.
Yeah.
Chicken's like $7 a pound out here.
Oh no.
$6 to $7.
Oh,
freaking ridiculous.
It you can get it sub $1 a pound here, chicken.
It's absolutely insane. It's insane out here.
Easy.
Yeah.
Easy. It'd be worth your while to have someone like me make money off of you and still ship it to you, and you save money.
Yeah, shipping to the Northeast, it'd be a good price for the people that are buying from you, because or this areas that chicken's more money.
Yeah.
Pork is definitely always going to be the cheapest. But chicken, chicken's expensive. Not expensive, but more than it used to be.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, Bum, what's this next link?
Okay, this is our final word, and our final word is, once again, as tempted as it was to play the chairman choking on a Dorito from a couple weeks ago. Our final word's going to come from the actual Jay Vick. Now, we're not playing this so much for what he has to say here. We're playing it kind of for the little break that he takes in between what he is saying here. So it will all be explained here. And he's talking about Trump here, of course. So go to 535.
Did something happen with Trump? Is that what's going on?
You haven't heard?
He's supposed to
he's found guilty at his trial, Joe.
Yeah, in all counts.
He's on trial. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. So where are we going? Where are we starting from? Man, I have no idea about that dude. Honestly, I do not give a rat's ass about that guy. Honestly, I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I really don't. I keep up with sports. Thank God that guy has no influence on my sports whatsoever.
So 535.
535. Yeah. Oh, such a blessing. I quite frankly, you know what's funny about that whole thing to me? That guy is so irrelevant in my life. When I hear his name, I'm shocked that people still pay attention to him, because he is literally not that. I don't hear about him. So when I hear about him, I'm shocked. You know what I'm saying? That to me, it's like, don't you understand that you are you are really going out of your way to pay attention to him? You know what I'm saying? Because I don't hear a damn thing about him.
I try not to, but I still end up hearing about him whether I want to or not.
Wow. See, that amazes me. It really does.
He ended up getting charged for.
You know what's funny is I hear about Pittsburgh, who I'm not a fan of. I hear about Pittsburgh's starting pitcher. Right? Pittsburgh Pirates starting pitcher. only time I hear that guy's name that starts with a T is when I come on this show. It's funny to me because I'm like, I hear about what's his name, Sweeney or
Skeens.
Skeens. I hear about Skeens all the effing time. I don't hear about that guy's name that starts with a T till I come on this show. The minute I get off here, I won't hear his name again till next week, till we come on the show again. I just won't hear him. He's just irrelevant in my life. Just couldn't be more irrelevant. It's
Well, I go to my local newspaper's website every day, and there it is, right in front of you, whether you want to see it or not.
there you go, because you go to the newspaper's website.
Yeah,
I don't. Oof. Yeah, I just don't. It doesn't. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, here we are. So we're going to 5:15, right?
we are going to 5:30.
30. By the way, a nice red Hawaiian shirt here.
It's like
Or is it Hawaiian? Is this a different? I don't want to offend anybody. This might not be Hawaiian. This might be a different style of flower shirt.
It might be Yugoslavian or something.
I have no idea. Right? Whatever. Okay. Let me re-say this. Nice flowered shirt. Is that? Do you think that is okay? Is that okay, Tom?
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
We're not.
I think those are smokable.
Yeah.
Yep.
People have been asking for the link. I don't know if a couple people want to join or not. I don't know.
Okay. You know what?
No, don't fall for it.
Okay.
I mean, I mentioned at the beginning of this video that I'm fat. I need to lose weight, and I'm gonna indulge in some salads.
All right.
However, I'm gonna be eating salads. Donald J. Trump is gonna be tossing salads.
Oh,
lots of salads.
Oh,
I mean, come on, man. That's gonna be a prestige piece. A fucking
Oh, wow.
Badge of honor.
That was actually a burp?
It just kept climbing.
Well, good
for
him. You know what? You keep trying, and someday you will succeed. And good for him. You know what? He actually did succeed. A little round of applause for him. He finally got it all out. Good for him. All right. Yeah. Well, okay.
A badge of honor. I mean, as honorable as you can be, taking a 75-year-old guy's manhood. Used to be.
That's all.
All right.
It was mainly for the burp. So
yeah, that was wow. That was a damn good for him. He finally got one out. You know what I'm saying?
That was a good one.
He instead of pushing it where he sounded like he was gonna, shit himself.
Yeah, exactly.
He kind of pushes him out and This time he actually did, and it escalated. That was pretty good. Good for him. All right. Thank you, Billy D. We appreciate it. Another solid malt liquor report. As always. Oh, yeah. Oh, round of applause.
When you next see Billy D, well, you'll see him next week from Chicago. But when you next see Billy D in the Malt Liquor Newsroom, I believe the Malt Liquor Newsroom might be seriously revamped to accommodate our new item that is arriving.
Oh,
Ooh.
hell of a tease.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a cliffhanger.
Well, that's what we do in the news. So that was your
Yeah.
teaser.
360 comments during that malt liquor report. I feel like that was a record of some sort. It's not an all-time record if not the all-time record, then it's damn sure one of the top 10.
Yeah.
It was pretty damn
Yeah, the
good.
chat, Joe. The chat sucks. Let's let them know the chat sucks.
Yeah, they suck.
They suck.
We got Joe Skull in here right now. No way he's going to jail. He's over 70. The actual felony wasn't that bad. Non-violent offense, he'll get a slap on the wrist. Yeah,
I agree with Joe Skull. He's not going to serve a day, and that makes it sound like I'm a Trump supporter, which I by no means am. I personally don't like the guy, but he ain't going to serve a day. It's all just a big bunch of nothing.
He's going to prison basically because a porn star that he paid under the table for hush money. I guess he didn't put it on his taxes or something like that.
Prison? Trump's going to prison?
Supposedly, yeah.
Theoretically,
He's supposed to be, yeah.
Really?
Theoretically.
Yeah.
Oh.
But we'll see if it happens. Like,
and he's still Joe. He's still eligible to your Republican candidate for president in November could be in jail at that point, and he's still legally allowed to run for president. I kind of want it to happen just because this country's so fucked up now.
This is
joke, so.
He'll be speaking from prison.
Oh my God. Bum is buying a leaf blower.
Yeah, actually, I don't have one. I should buy one.
It's a good idea.
Because I have enough. God knows I have enough leaves. I got to.
It's good for light snow and everything too.
Yeah.
He didn't pay WB. She still owes him. White House arrest. He's not. I don't know. The guy's so irrelevant. I ain't wasting energy on him. I'll tell you what, man. I'm drinking this in Tombstone Imperial Stout. This is the one aged in Haven Hill barrels. 17% ABV. Phenomenal beer, man. 17%. This is 16-ounce can. Oh man. The chocolate notes, dark beers, when they're that dark, they all look the same. I mean, what are you going to see that's different, right? The chocolate notes in this beer, the caramel notes are just banging off the charts, man. Dangerous beer. Other than this beer weighs really heavy in the glass, you kind of know just from picking up the glass, there's something happening there. This beer will F you the hell up. If you finish this 16-ounce can, good luck to you, son. Right? You're out. Right? You're out. Especially after just finishing a 10% 16-ounce can. You got to be careful with these things, man. You know what I'm saying? You know, don't do as I do. I'm professional here. You know, can handle a little bit more than your average, but phenomenal stuff. Oh, wait a minute. We got a child that I thought was going to bed, but might not be.
Yeah, she's not going to bed.
Yeah,
she's up. The problem is we feed the babies at 9, right? They're getting fed right now, or they were being fed. Probably getting burped right now. So Delilah stays up. We're all up. She still sleeps with us. She still sleeps with us. So that one's not working right now. Okay, you want to talk? You want to talk to him?
Yeah, chug it, Joe. Don't be right. Yeah, I am not. No amount of. And stay
Did you hear him?
Stay living. Hi, Delilah. How you doing, sweetheart? How you doing? Good to see you, beautiful.
Hi, Delilah.
Smile. Love the hair. You look fabulous, doll. I don't know what you're doing with yourself, but you look fabulous. You look great. What have you been up to? How are you doing? How are you doing? I hear it's your time. I hear you're about to go to bed. Are you helping your sisters? Are you helping your parents with your sisters? How is that going?
I need to have it, Dad.
Okay.
I could
She wanted
be
me to.
I could
No,
be a bit much. You
she
know?
was. She's not used. She's never had the earbuds in her ear before, so I think she was like figuring it all out. She's like, "What's going on?"
Yeah.
here?
And then you got this loud guy.
I was going to say you might have blown out her eardrum, Joe.
Yeah.
You know, I just
Like,
I have that effect on kids. You know, poor kid. You know, they're just like, what the hell? You know?
Now, wasn't I have my my volume at around 50%, so it wasn't. If it was at 100, maybe she.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, my other earbud isn't working right now for some reason, so I only had
Oh.
one working.
Yeah. It's all good. Yeah, no, I absolutely, you know, you know, the kids are great. You know what I'm saying? They're so much fun. To watch their reactions and stuff like this is just a joy. Watch them grow, watch their reactions to stuff is wonderful.
Fun and exhausting. Fun and exhausting. A little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you feel like you're not doing enough. Sometimes you feel like, you know what I mean? It's a little bit of yin and a little going back and forth.
You know what's great from my position as a grandparent and now someone that's older is I don't have those pressures. I can just see the children and enjoy the children for who they are because I'm not the owner of said children. So
and it's an event when they go see you. So it's like it's an event in itself. Yeah. So that it's like they feel like they're going out and doing something. Their grandpa.
And children feel this. They feel this. They're like, oh, yeah, this guy's a grandpa somewhere. Yeah, this guy's got that grandpa vibe, right?
Yeah.
And so yeah, they you know they just kind of naturally react to you a particular way, and it's just a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. The whole cycle of life, like we talked about, you know what I'm saying? It's a lot of fun.
Yeah. I'll try to show the babies at some point on the show, but
no rush. There's no rush.
No, at some point, I'll show one of them.
Yeah, because someone will just compare them to like how fast the Teen Wolf's, you know, chest hair grows.
I'm fine with that. I'm fine. I love my chest hair. I don't give a shit anymore. I used to care. I don't care. You don't like it. If you don't like it, I don't. Say whatever you gotta say. I don't give a crap. I used to really care when I took my shirt off at the beach, but now I'm like, you know what? Some people like it, some people don't. That's just how life is.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So give us, before we go out here, we are about to go out. So what's the vibe in Boston, man, with the finals coming to Boston? You've got was that Kyrie coming back to Boston on the other side? What's the vibe, man?
Well, you have the Celtics. They have a lot of history going to the Eastern Conference. They played Golden State a couple of years ago. It's about time. It's about time to win a championship. If they don't win this year, they got Kristaps Porzingis that's hurt, the center. He's supposed to be coming back, hopefully in the finals. Hopefully. But you have a Mavs team that's really good with Kyrie and Luka Doncic. They are ready. They're ready. But I do think the Celtics they'll probably get them in six games. It's time. The Celtics, they just got to win a championship. They got to win one. Too many games. Too many playoff. Jason Tatum and Jaylen Brown have had I think they have in the last 5 years over 100 playoff games, something like that. It's time for them. Yeah, they have a ton of playoff games.
What's the word on talk radio or whatever over there about Kyrie finally getting it? Like it feels like he's finally getting his second person role. Like he's finally understanding that it's not his team, but he's that second guy, and he's really embracing that role in Dallas.
I think he found a player that is worthy of giving it up to, like Luka, because I don't think Luka's he's not very cocky.
No, he has been. Whoa! He has been in this last series, right? In the last game, him and Kyrie, they were feeling it, man.
Yeah,
they couldn't miss anything, and he was letting the audience have it. He let Snoop Dogg have it. Anyway,
there's something about him though. He's from Europe. Is a kind of different feel about him. It's a different. It's different. It's just kind of different. When he was in Boston, he was hurt. I don't know if you know, but 1 year he got hurt. First 2 years or something like that, when Tatum and Brown were like rookies or like the sophomore years, we went all the way to the Eastern Conference Finals without him. And he was kind of butthurt because he was hurt on the side, and he saw that players can get to places without him, and there was a lot of animosity. Does Tom part his back hair in the middle or on the side? I don't know. Ask your mom. She has the comb. Jesus Christ. I do have back hair though. I do have it a little bit. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but it's there. It's there.
Hey, I don't know about bum, but I have back hair, my friend. You know, I'm a grown man. Italian. That's the Italian side. Even I got back hair. You know,
yeah.
He tucks it into his pants, Joe Skull.
You sound like you from Boston right there when you said back here.
Yeah. See, I'm working on it. I'm working on it, man. I'm telling you, I'm gonna go to a bar and I'm gonna be killing it when I go to Boston. I'm gonna be killing it.
You're gonna order a couple beers.
Couple beers. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be drinking from the wobbler. What do you call it?
The bubbler. You're gonna take the trolley.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I'm there. Right? Yeah. I'm gonna be a complete. Oh man, I'm gonna be one of the guys, one of the dudes.
Jesus. That'll be funny.
Oh my God. Where did this come from? Jody's still in the process of quote healing after his ex-wife round around.
Oh my God. What a real a-hole.
Where did that even come from? I did that.
Oh my God. He said something good early. He said something decent earlier in the show. I take it back now.
Yeah.
Did he say something good?
He did. Yeah. No, he had a great one. As a matter of fact, I think it was the first comment that I saw at least, and I put it here on the screen. Yeah, it was great. But yeah, now I have no idea. You know what I'm saying? I have no idea what the hell.
God damn it, bandwidth.
Okay, what is this? Okay, liberal bum. No one cares.
Yeah, because I said I didn't like Trump. That does not make me a liberal. But in this world where you're either on one side or the other, people only see in black and white.
Yeah.
They see no shades of gray.
You make a particular comment, and that's it, right? You're one way or the other. That's it. You make a comment. You could be the biggest Republican or conservative, right? But you make a particular comment against it, and that's it. You're considered a liberal as all hell, right? That's it.
Yep.
Too many assumptions nowadays.
What is this? Bernie 2024.
Bernie Sanders, I take it.
Bum is a constitutional communist. A constitution. What does that mean?
Does that mean what?
Bum supported the Pride Parade in Pittsburgh today, folks. You know what? By the way,
I got this when I was there.
Yeah, he got that when he was there. And don't ever forget that I have proclaimed to be a lesbian for decades at this point. I am an openly lesbian person. I identify as I went to a WNBA game last year to reunite with my people.
Jody sounds like the Bernie Sanders of lesbians.
Do I really? Do I sound like I have no idea. I am a lesbian. I came out as a lesbian decades ago. Right? I like Bush as much as the next gal.
Oh, Bandwidth made the comment about the virgins in the cookie jar. The 72 virgins.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. That was a good one. That was pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, I went to a WNBA game last season.
Yeah.
And it was great. Actually, it was a freaking one of the best. I've been to a lot of sports events. That was one of the top. It was super entertaining. Now, I have to admit, watching a WNBA game on television is rough. But going to a game for the Mercury here in Phoenix was pretty entertaining. It was free, I have to admit. I didn't pay a penny for that ticket. But it was entertaining. Oh, here you go, Bum. That one's pointed at Bum directly. Bum could have went to the Kenny Chesney show, but he opted to support the big guy.
Yeah, Kenny Chesney was in Pittsburgh today. I did opt not to go, as I have done every other time Kenny Chesney is here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've never heard you mention Kenny Chesney. Are you a fan or?
No, I'm not a fan of current country music.
Right. You would definitely be more old school, if at all. Just saying. If it were,
as far as country,
yeah.
Oh yeah. I'll listen to some older country. And by older country, I don't mean 2005.
No, absolutely not. You mean
mid-90s?
Pre-90s, not even 90s.
No,
90s
nothing.
Country was more rock and roll, wasn't it?
Nothing after 1980. I'll listen to 70s and 60s country. I'll even listen to some old Hank Williams.
Yeah, he's talking way old country. Not 90s country was already kind of
it was already going pop, twangy pop, I call it.
That hard 90s was already mixing the line of
yeah.
I'm not even a country fan, and I know that. Yeah. 90, you know what? 90s for a lot of genres was that time period where they were starting to mix. A lot, the lines were getting blurred in the 90s with a lot of genre. As a matter of fact, it feels like the 90s, maybe you can tell me. The 90s feels like a lot of artists in the 90s where artists were starting to try to get away from the quote genres. Right? They didn't want to be defined by genres in that era, is what it feels like. Your traditional metal bands didn't want to be defined by metal. They didn't. Your hip hop artists didn't want to be defined by hip hop. You know what I'm saying? It was just the '90s were just a big mishmash of bullshit. It was just, that's to me where I feel like it started.
Well, it's hard for me to say because that was the first full decade where I stopped listening to whatever was popular and whatever was being played on the radio. I was already at that point finding my own music that I liked through other methods. So, I mean, I was aware of what was going on around me. And yeah, that definitely was happening, but it was happening a little bit before that too. And there were certainly bands that still stuck to whatever they were pigeonholed into and saying, yeah, we're staying pure. We are this. We are this. But yeah, there was some where when you did start mixing like hip hop and metal, like you said, where you'd never had that before. You know?
You just never had, like, I don't know. To me, that's where it started. Was the
Yeah, I'm gonna head on now, guys.
All right, Tom. Thanks for
right.
coming in. Appreciate it, my friend.
Weekend.
Talk to you soon.
Yeah, we're almost out of here anyway. Yeah, Tom had his hands full. It was escalating by the second. You could kind of hear things in the background.
I give him credit for staying on as long as he did.
Dude, he was here for over an hour.
Yeah.
Good. You know,
yeah.
You know what? Shout out to Tom.
Oh, yeah. Anytime he's able to find time to spend here and is able to do it, that's like a bonus.
Neri is on it, man. Tom's got to go plow the wife. And
no, that's Nemo, not Neri.
Nemo. I'm sorry. Yeah. He's got to go plow.
I was going to say that doesn't sound like Neri.
Yeah, no, definitely not Neri. Yeah. Nemo's been getting some jabs in though.
Nemo's a good troll.
Yeah.
Trolls.
He's been jumping in there. It's almost 4 a.m. Spain time. Gotta get my nap in. I did not realize that Game Illusion.
Yeah.
I didn't realize he was in Spain.
Yeah. I don't think I knew he was in Spain. I knew he was in Europe somewhere.
I really didn't know. I didn't know he was across the pond. Yeah. Thank you for chiming. I would have acknowledged that had I known this whole time. I've seen him in here a ton.
Yeah.
And you know what? Thank you for jumping in from across the pond. We haven't had that element from across the pond, I feel like, in quite some time. We used to have a good.
Parzival was the most recent.
And he wasn't here tonight and letting us know that he was drunk once again. And once again, I think it kind of feels like, we're not doing that again, right?
I don't know. I think he was so drunk. He actually was so drunk he didn't get a chance to make his usual proposal.
Perhaps, maybe that's what it was.
Maybe he went nighty night.
Yeah. Well, and you know what? As soon as I say that we don't have that across the pond contingent in here, we do have Huffy in here, and I guess we do have more of an international show tonight than I'm giving it credit. We have Huffy in here. Game. I didn't realize the Game was across the pond as well.
Yeah.
So credit to Game. You know what? Since he is in here, I guess I should be paying more attention to Game. Like, what is the craft beer scene in Spain? What are more Spanish craft beers that we should
I
be paying
don't know
attention?
if he's into craft beer or not. He's one of the chairman's fans.
Oh, is he one of those?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, Huffy says I sleep when the sun comes up, which feels like it should be coming up now. Right? I don't know. Mark's the one that keeps track of exactly the time, but it feels like it's not too much farther in his future where the sun comes up. Oh, there you go. 2:55 a.m. Okay. So
He's got a few hours to go.
yeah, he does have a few hours to go. So does that mean that we have a few hours to go? 2 months of the year, I am in the UK now. What does that mean?
Huffy goes to Spain 2 months of the year.
Oh,
He's always doing videos from Spain.
Does he really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Althika, Barcelona has a huge scene, and as does Madrid. Okay, this is cool as shit. I didn't know. I would at some point love to visit Spain. What about you, Bum? Is there any part of Europe that you would like to visit, whether you do or not? Is there a part of Europe that?
Sure. I mean, there's no specific place I've focused on saying I want to go there someday, but sure, I would love to visit every country over there.
Oh, okay.
Well, not every country, it would be impossible, but I mean, hit a couple of the adjacent ones.
I think I've made it known. I think I've said it in the past. I would like to visit Ireland. I would like to visit the hot spots of the UK. And Spain would definitely be one of them. Portugal, for sure. After, our longtime friendship, what feels like with our dear friend, who's our dear friend from Portugal that rides the bicycles and all that sort of thing. I guess maybe Mark would know more so than yourself, but
who, Rui?
Rui, yes, thank you. Yes. Our dear friend who also has a little girl, and I was just watching his video that he posted today, I feel like, on Instagram of her walking on a bicycle without training wheels, trying to get used to riding a bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
I felt was a good way to get your child used to a bicycle without having to use training wheels, just kind of a bicycle that was high enough where she could just sit on, but then walk at the same time. And they looked like they were in a park sort of situation going for a walk. It was a great little video he posted. But Portugal just seems like just a cool place to visit. Remember, we had many back and forth about having sea bugs, the snails, because he talked about,
slug embryos.
Oh, my worst nightmare. I mean, we have chicken wings here in America, and over there, he said they'd have snails piled up and just sucking them down with beers in a bar like no one's business. Bum, you know me, I can't fathom that, honestly.
I still got my can of snails that I bought a few months ago. One of these nights when once Teen Wolf acquires his can, we'll do it on the show one night.
Woo! Man, I can't. I just cannot fathom that for the life of me. Oh, whew. But God, it to me, that is that is the awesomeness of, that is the greatness of having a show like this, where you can get people that are currently in their own cultures together at the same time, and talking about the things that we're used to culturally. You know, we're used to having pizza and chicken wings, and they're too used to having pizza and snails. I'm like, yeah, no. and Neary's used to having pizza, but they'll have some tuna on their pizza. You know? I don't know, man. Tuna pizza.
He says he eats pig cheeks in Spain. I've always heard about how good like cheeks are from the cows and the pigs.
Okay. Now, beef cheeks, I smoke beef cheeks. They're very rich, and they're not for everybody, but they're really good. But yeah, I smoke beef cheeks. Pig cheeks I've never done. No, I have to admit, never done them. But beef cheeks, absolutely. They're very rich. Very, very, very rich. The way I do them is I'll smoke them for about 4 hours, 4 to 5 hours, and then put them in tallow, beef tallow, and then braise them in beef tallow. So they end up very rich, and then you can put them as a sandwich or a taco with, onions, cilantro, the whole, whatever you prefer. However you prefer, but they can be very rich, meaning, just a big beefy flavor. Pork that way. That would be interesting. I'm kind of curious how big they would be. Especially in other countries. Right now, currently, I have, for the second time, someone has reached out to me wanting me to smoke one of their kills. They killed a wild game, and I am going to smoke it for them. That might turn into a thing for me. Hunting is a big thing here in America. And, people kill things and they typically want it smoked. I don't mind being that guy, kind of like a taxidermy, if you will, but for smoking of meat. I love to smoke meat. So if you kill it, I will smoke it in my tradition, in my particular way. And if you like my food, then that's how it will get smoked. With that said, it's interesting because wild animal is typically smaller than your domestic, right? Our American domestic is grain fed and all these sort of things. And so they're bigger. Whereas the wild version of that is typically much, much smaller, much more leaner. And they can have a different flavor, if you will. Do you know these different things, Bum? Are you familiar with different kind of wild flavors versus domestic flavors?
I'm sorry, I'm out of the loop.
So I'd be curious because, across the pond, they do things in a particular way, which for us would be more towards the wilder sort of thing, right? More natural grazing sort of thing. So they would be more, smaller, more concentrated cuts. I'd be really curious. I need to take a voyage across the pond, and and try some of this different stuff. I'd really be fascinated by it. I really would. It'd be a lot of fun to try some of this different stuff, man. I watched some schnitzel. You know, I was stationed in Germany for a while, and I watched some German guys make schnitzel. And I'm like, God, man, I remember waking up in the morning, having morning formation when I was in the army, and then leaving and having, going to the local bakery and having, ordering a schnitzel sandwich for breakfast. And, so watching these videos of these people making these schnitzel sandwiches and with the fresh baked bread and everything just super fresh. And you're like, oh, I'd love to recreate that. You know what I'm saying? Here in America, it'd be awesome. Have you had a schnitzel sandwich for breakfast, Bum?
I've never had a schnitzel.
Oh, okay. I have to admit, the whole time I was in Germany, didn't really necessarily know. It feels like to me after watching the video that it's basically a boneless pork chop that they smash down. And to me, that seems like what a schnitzel is just a boneless pork chop. To me, maybe it's veal. I don't know. That's just a couple of videos that I watched today. And then lightly breaded.
Maybe I have had a schnitzel, but certainly not for breakfast.
Yeah. This was definitely for breakfast. Pork knuckle. I think Huffy says here. I don't know. Wiener schnitzel, folks. 10 chili dogs for $10 at Wiener Schnitzel. Yeah, that's a different deal. That's you've had Wiener Schnitzel, right?
I'm sure I did some. Oh, what you mean, the actual restaurant?
Yeah, the chain.
No, there's none around here.
Oh, was there never a Wiener Schnitzel by you?
I don't believe so.
Really? Okay. Yeah, because Wiener Schnitzels, unlike some of the other big national chains, and we're talking 70s and 80s, Wiener Schnitzels were all owned by the same guy, if I'm not mistaken. They were not franchised, I don't believe, in your traditional sense. I thought they were all owned by the same guy. And they were a big hot dog chain, mostly shaped like a triangle.
Yeah, if they existed around here, it was so long ago that there's no way in hell I would have ever eaten there. I was so picky about food when I was younger.
Gotcha.
Now, some of those, I'm trying to, obviously, now you can look at buildings and say, yeah, I can tell by that building that used to be a Pizza Hut.
Yes.
Or that used to be a Long John Silver's.
Yeah, very much so.
When A&P, Atlantic and Pacific markets, supermarkets were around here, a ton of those buildings, just because of the peak of bricks on the front, you could tell something used to be an A&P. But looking at the Wiener Schnitzel buildings here, I cannot recall seeing any of those buildings around here that might have been repurposed for something else.
Yeah, because Wiener Schnitzel buildings and Poppin' Taco buildings would have looked very similar. At the time, they were very pointed, and you drove through the middle of these very pointed buildings. They were At the time, very similar. Poppin' Taco and Wiener Schnitzel. Now, we have Haas. Nemo says Haas Murphy's in Glendale. That's Glendale, Arizona. Has pretty good schnitzel. Marshall says Huffy enjoys the organ, the male organ guy. Breadcrumbs, shallow fry. That's a breaded pork tenderloin sandwich, not a fritter. Okay. Gay Back Supreme is the number one provider of sausage entertainment, folks. KBO Money says, "Hey boys, started watching the show back on number 11."
Damn.
Wow. Never heard of KBO Money. I feel like this is the first time we've seen this handle.
Yeah. Wow.
Is that? I'm always shocked, Bum. I've mentioned many times. You never know who's watching.
Yep.
You really don't. You never know who's watching. I have recently been in touch with some folks via email that even I am a little shocked by. And they're still offering me things, and I'm like, no, I don't want to do your product. I'm sorry. I appreciate it, but no, I don't see where it fits on our show. I don't see where, I don't see where your product fits in this show. I'm not bragging. It just happens, man. I must get a handful of these every week. I just don't have the need to necessarily pimp this out. This particular show, this thing that we do every Saturday, 7 p.m. Eastern, I don't feel the need to pimp this out for some kind of fly-by-night sponsorship. No, I don't need it. What do I need it for? What do we need it for, Bum? What do we need it for? Right? We don't need it. We don't need to sit here and mention, oh yeah, by the way, blah, 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 and sit here and jerk that chain for 30 minutes, 30 seconds, whatever it is, 60 seconds, 120 seconds. I don't care. That's not what we do. Right?
That's right. Fuck them.
Exactly, man. We don't need it. We just don't. God, one of these days I will save some of these correspondence and I'll read them back and forth and you can just hear it, man. We just every week, I promise you, there's at least 4 or 5. I'm like, yeah, we don't need it, man. I don't need it. Don't need it. Won't have it. Sorry. This is our show. We do it how we want to do it. No commercials here. Now, if you happen to not pay for YouTube and you're watching us on YouTube and you're getting commercials while you're watching this show, I apologize. I don't have no idea what show you're watching, what commercial. That has nothing to do with us. I can promise you that. But you won't hear us pimping out any sort of commercial other than to be talking about this idiot right here. Bum completely unhinged.
Yeah, that's because Marshall Jim Duncan said that I had never been to Rax. And I loved Rax. So I responded. I said, I mourn the loss of Rax on a daily basis. So that makes me unhinged and triggered in the chat.
And Big Rome, garbage. Yeah. See, other than to be hearing about this or Vega, the whole community is awful. Other than to hear from these idiots, That's the way we like it here. We like it like this. This is how we like it. We have been this way for how long, Bum? How long have we been this way? Unhinged, unattached, I don't know, what, 14 years, 13 years?
15.
15 years, man. Give me a freaking break. Yeah, we're not getting we don't do that here, dog. We don't do that. To me, I get these approaches and they make good pitches. I get it. They make great pitches. I'm trying to do this for all the people that will email me damn near immediately after this show. And I get it. Great pitches. I get it. Great pitches. And they'll try to include some little bit out of the show. And I get it.
We will not whore ourselves out here ever. By the way, I'm drinking a s'mores stout from New Trail Brewing. NewTrailBrewing.com in Williamsport, Pennsylvania. Thank you for sending me this complimentary 4-pack. Once again, that's New Trail, NewTrail.com. New Trail Brewing. S'mores stout. New Trail Brewing in Williamsport, PA. Once again, New Trail Brewing here that I'm currently enjoying and loving.
Not to be confused with NU Trail. This is NEW Trail. Right? Not to be confused.
Right. Right. And with that, Joe, I am out of here.
Okay. We'll see you, kids. We're both out of here. This is the end of the stream. Thank you. It's been 3+ hours. We are done. See you next week, man. Peace out. Later.
See you next week.